the divine selection no that in the canasem na che say anya kan no enti no ena me no mienu teshabada bodwema mogede mo afuse ne a de aba betena ha ene anopei mama kwa basronko so na afi yasa a kire mo se mo ne yentena na ensempa ye de bremo no mo so motumi afabie na afi Ghana adwendwen no ye betena se dwumadie ye segment ahodo pi ene wo mu o sabre a me sha se kwen kranhyesem eba eno achi ye di jaso ebebro jaso no ene Bible quotation bi wo ho a ye beba be kan a kire ye mpanyimfo no kan Bible quotation no asem no kre sebio o kan onto sebi asem no kre de da ho plain na ya ka eno wo ho na fix the country for say wono mo ye demonstration ene demonstration ni gina budget no na otwi budget won say de obete a efri say eno ena ye duane a ye bedie yesu ebe no mo yakwan ase no budget wa na beye eti say amobo hu ama wanti ase na afi yambisa kwa usan hu hia yambisa ye panyifo no questions amoma nyia no a na ye di mo abro eti ye di mo abro ene ye di mo abro ye be koso abosa nkomo no ene ebe wurawura Ghana mia bia ehu hia na ye de niam bi atoto nkrata so ne ade na ahwe ahwe se mpanyifo nsem a wonom kan no womatu ba ye bia na ye be bisa ne enti a wonom ntumi nya niam ni bi eno tira ya tena se enti Ghana nkomo no ana ye de bremo mon kan ye ho na dwumadie nya ye nkwa ena ye die ye ne mo a mo hwe ye o fie mo a mo hwe ye wa brochire e wo Facebook e wo Tvxyz Facebook page so mo a mo hwe ye wa brochire e wo YouTube XYZ Broadcasting Limited XYZ Broadcasting Limited mo hwe ho mo share link na hodo no na afi amanfo tunya bi na woro mo so enhwe na mo fama dwenkyere no so mra ye beka ni nyina de amamo emrepem na ne do bokrata nso e wo hase a ebeba ebeduedwem bobo mu abiebie mu na afi nsem no ne editie ne edika no yaka e de akyerɛwo na won so wahunu nsem a ebu mfumpa e wo omayi mu enu achi no nso no ye de afisem nkomo bebrewo e de afa omayi yesi sikani system num e yampa na asa nyampa oma betena se na afi ye de no so wonsem e de abro na oma ne tena se a eneyi ye ne nwumtuni ba ko bedi nkomo wani beji pa se ye bana ye bon nkomo na asa kwankwanu ase na ye de niam ekeka ho it promises to be an exciting show enti no wadaro ma woni yentena every sabre ya nkonkotena na 9:30 na ebepon enti yenkoso ama efidie ni na ha metwa me ho aba na afi nkranhyesem no ye de abremo Tonton Sansan ni
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, it's brave, fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
Still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
enkurashe sem na de bra wo Tonton Sansan dwumadi so nti ena no pei ye bebo komo kakra bi e de afa enema ehia nipa a wobetumi agina so na afa enema tumi akonka na no na me ne wuji nkomo bi na me ka se ewiase ese nipa ansa na wobetumi aye bibi na bibi kro no atumi akoyi ama amanfo aka ho asem no ese hu nipa so a wo ye ene ahoden ni weakness ekura wo ena me kan se weakness no ebi wo ho a ese hu sade we ye weakness na wa sha se ye ho adwuma na ye strength no so no na wa consolidate ne kama na no so no watumi aboa na wo de aye adwuma na enei saa enkuranhye na mede ma no eno na me to aso e wo ha se ye de ama wo yesi awiase philosophers awodo bebre ena aka say the biggest resource and I said the very important natural resource we wiase ha e she nipa tirim yadwen eno ne the biggest or idea a natural resources are very important pam e we wiase ma e nipa adwen adentia de entia etesa ne se wutu kwan a sebio se wunya tu kwan kwa ma no ne kra na se wutu kwan e de aba eye nkuro kese mu te se okọ kumase anase nkran a na wonam kwan so a asphalt ye gu ne kama na ya ye interchange na car ni bi nam soro na bi nam fom imagination efiri nipa adwen mu nipa ne tena ase eno hu se nipa doso o baabi na se cars ebo pe so a na se traffic light no ntumi entitintem emma cars na still da so bo pe so a wuduru nkwanta na so a ese se ye kwan no na ye di pillars so bi mu na car ne bi fa soro na bi so fa ase se ne be ya car akọ ne abadi no be contentem nipa ene tena ase na odwen hu anhu se ensase wo baabi a eho be ye na oncheme se bia East Legon anase cantonment na okonya asase kakra bi na okosi dan ye tare form a wasa asase no eti ese wutumi esi dan a etoato aso ene usi na uflo so na usansi bi to aso na uflo so na wantumi ansi ya aka na wo mbaba wo betumi ato aso firi se ensase ho aye na eti edan atentantenten a yesisi no wo mea uhu a efe ewa broche nkran ha wonam airport na se wonne nam baabi bi se kanto edan atentantenten bi efe pam eye nipa na tena se na odwen no hu se ye staircase na nipa fra na bi ofiri ground floor echo 7th floor a obebre eno nti ma yenya ade bi efe ne elevator nti nipa ko gire mpa umi ape ene within 30 seconds na waduru soro eye imagination na tie amenkan bibibi fa nkire wasem bi a opanyin bi ekaye a na wo kire mu se eye ade a ese nipa uhu se imagination tumi wo mu a ebetumi aboa. So everyone possesses a certain degree of imagination ability. Imagination is the key to innovation. Innovation ay ade bi a wotena se a na hu se ade we da ye ni sei ma ye ntra se na ye nwe ho se kwan betumi afa so aye ama na ye fe ama na ye simple a chen na etie dada no ye innovation. First no ansa na Ghana benya fa ho je na nananom wonom de akuma na aso ni Sophie na wo de bokwan ende ye doa ye asafo dwuma na ya doa na ye de akuma abubu nnu afiri ho na afi nipa anya kwan akọ na ekane na ka inyamba ya no na ye tena aponko so etinye kane no ye na no mbe nantia na wotwe omo nantie ko baabi a ombe nantia na omada kwem sa na wotwe ansa na omadu baabi omoko but enei ufri Ghana kwa ko UK a 6 hours na woduru iti at that time no so obi kwa tu card e free nkran ko kumase a obeduru eja no se de pakro 2 ye kra no duru suhum na wo play 2 years wo ko UK obeduru eja no because ni partner say hu say contemporary tem no obi na trans the right brothers no mu hu say ye da difidie bi ebetuma tu afa wie ma ebetuma ama nipa e ko ba bi obetuma duru ntem obetuma duru ntem na wasa abantem enu ti na ko ye aeroplane ai na aeroplane enam so nipa wade idea ba say ye the drone ebetumi ukọ abroche UK US obi mutumi the drone air delivery utu face na wa key address pe e dia to phone so na adekro na ope no traffic beat no na obo se nam wiem na ba beto fie kwan no na akwa akwa wade ene Ghana ha zipline for edi drone e deliver eye ndro na mpane ne essential enema eboa ye de san yare eye innovation obi na tena so na odwen ho nti nipa otwa wadwen no tumi wom eche ade bia e wasase so enu ti sa woto na sa wo dwendwen na sa odwen a tembia no nipa bia otumpo wa brabom bia sori a owo quiet time otena se obeba esa otena se din nipa de anya hwekwade bia esa otumi tena se din be 30 minutes e de dwendwen wa brabom adwen sa de wei e de ade na metuma ya afa ho if you say imagination no very powerful pa eti before speaking positive affirmation gives quality of life perspective optimization and a positive energy say orebe ho a imagination when you beje imagination owo tumi si ewo fie na nipa bi osu kakra na ode atunitim say nipa na nya ewu akwa wie etimi suma ade eche kura entumi manemba makoma ye me yade den so no esu kura ye jae hem ewe wadwen mu ka ye nipa adwen nipa wo ye pane covid-19 obi na tena ase e no say covid-19 no kum nipa eti ese ye kopa duru a ye de ebe wo nipa covid-19 no hu nipa na ebo no kura entumi nya ne hwe ene ye de Tvxyz bae ene ye de Tvxyz vaccines ene ade nyina bae ye nipa adwen mu eti wo hwe a nipa adwen no ene ye precious mineral ba ko ewo wiase a eso pa ehu hia pa enti wadwen no eya mema ne nkokwa wo sori anopa tena ase na dwendwen ho na bibia efirimu no ebetumi aboa iti eya usoro anopa get time think through the ekoso we asim through adwendwe no obetumi anya solution to some of the challenges I face ewo abrabom papa Jospon Joseph Siawe Japan otena ase no hu se ball e mene Ghana for 2000 2001 2002 no crab bicycles buy out this ballers na buy man contract and then Jospon ababaye Jospon and then Ghana has say one of the largest companies I employ among for be nationwide Jospon Zoom Lion group no eka ho bi inti no anope nkranhye sema metumi dia ma ono no say there is power in imagination say ya imagine nema Tonton Sansan ni ye basisi ya
Peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For Akwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Needs Microfinance. Growing with you.
Abusha for yamamu nyina kwa babio Tonton Sansan dwumade sune anope jaso ye de bremo hyehye na afi ya sori so na agudie mu nsem so aba beto so anope be ma kwan na baby a wo bia watumi afre anope yi ye mede etu apo ene se fix the country eye eku a wonomo ewo Ghana ha se a wonomo eye ahoteku a BBC a ye de pressure e de to aban so se wo call eye advanced democracies amman ahodo a wonomo tumpon to say US ni UK womo democracy no wonomo e kire se aban no ena woye the chief servant of the people. And for that matter no say aban ejeje to te say ne Ghana ha aban de to atentam ya amanfo bibiri na e kasa no say aban ejeje sa to na esese aban no etena se na wo hu se sika ne nyame dia me a chief servant. The people have sent me into that office to go and serve them. Eti ya wono ma kwan amatimamufo etumi kire wono ma dwen eye woye kire e de kire se aban yade a woye ye enye papa etitimamufo na yen yade ye kaprense mpo ama akeka bom di abramo no na mode bo ma no ho bra no mofa kwan bo ne so ana ya twem adwen e de asi so eniti demonstrations ya de ho hia enu kire Ghana mamra na ye no afi apema hankro de okro mienu 1992 ana eno na the beginning of the fourth republic bepimo ne yenya ntungu da eda so eto so a enam so amayanya first parliament second parliament sa bepimo na ye wo eighth parliament no emma eho kwan se timamufo etume ye oye kire eti na fix the country for ekwakoye oye kire ne fare ban nyina ene se wonomo ekire mo se Ghana for nipa dodo na se budget na yakokenkan na ye oman yakoma bosika ya de kwa akobo ye ho bra afi 2022 aye ba be wuremu no atochewo de edi kan aban di kan ka se wo the youth bank ebeba ba beboa ma mabunanya adwuma ye wantumi anye na wo budget mu 2021 eba ne sen 2022 budget so ye de aba be wuremu se aban e ba beboa mabunu ama omanya adwuma ye na mabunu a omuni adwuma unemployment no eguso a ekoso ababe national security threat e de amaye no sa aban ni free se ono ne nyansa mu no se wote sika bi e de to na wakase wopese woye bibia a ebebo ama mabunu anya adwuma e mabunu ani beje ho eti wono mo ye nhwehwemu no mo se ene sa de a obi a yusu mobile phone Ghana ha say mobile phones de amanfo abu babia eti mobile phone no so wo ma hwe empetetekrama hwe nkrata mu ahu se sika ya mani free mobile phone ba akoso ko mobile phone mienu so free bank so ba ya phone so no ya de a ekọ na nime free se aban na abode wuro se ye mpese ye bekurakura sika bebre na okura sika bebre na eboa ema krono doso eno nso emmoa emawiase ye leader so anase ade ba kwesi ye nuso ne se ye benam na afa bedumre bi na woto ade a eye phone kpekure nhu sika enim no ye guso akoye enim 80 no abai pekwan bi so apesika de akwa bi enwuma ama mabura na o support eye emabunu adwuma enso no epimo na aban sisi de no betuma ne se wode 1.75% eto be kwa akoto mobile money transactions so any transactions nya ade a ye frɛ no e-levy eti maburu ni kyerɛ sɛ wɔn ntia sɛ enu nti na fix the country for no kwa akoye oye kyerɛ anope ye bɛkɔ na akwa akɔhwɛ na ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ ho na ne eti a wɔn yɛ oye kyerɛ ne sɛ maburu na hu sɛ politicians have taken us for granted for far too long enu nti no sɛbio ye yi uti na ɔhwɛ ahwehwɛ num na ye yi kɔ na sɛ baba no beebi a wɔte uti anim afa no wanka ho asɛm a ye yiwa obose na yakwa koyiwa yibone ubewie na bia uti shape no ya te amana ko wachi se ya because the time na yeko school na we trace star bia say we de ye yi kwa me nkroma pa o because ye yi uti no wankasa enti baba na yi uni ope enti ye kasa ya no ho ansa na o mayi ye yibone enu ti na demonstration e koso memefo aso sa posifo beko so mbema mo support o ma mo support eye wono mo fundamental human right e wo Ghana ha se ya se emabunu betuma ye oye kire e de eti aban no wonyo bia wonya nipa nche obia minister bia ni wo kroma oye nipa eche yen eye privilege e no manya se minister betuma nya akwanhia na ye de chopper akwakotam no e de na kwa so piti na timamufo na wono mo efa sika ye je ye to na ye de koma aban no ambulance keke kra mpo no timamufo yare a omunya bi no omatire mu wo yeti omayi mu aban panyin bi anase MP bi anase minister bi ana government appointee bi ti say MMDCs ba akunya kwanhia se ye betuma nya rapid service bi betuma aboa se ye betam no de na connect timamufo na wo mo ye the cash cow na ye the cash na ebramo no wato ya sawaram ye demonstration mo se mamonye yansa be ne wom There is no sense in it. And we na maburu na sorry ene wono mo eye oye kire no because se wo hwe eye eto a aban de atentam ye ne ade na aban to me any projection say next year me hwe anim se menya sika be se ebia 200 billion e de efire eto a Ghana for betua na ye de aye intensive project bi anase projects bi a eno no hia sika bebrete se akwan bridges ne ade na timamufo atumi aboa eno a ye tia say yesi kubekuro number 2 e wotemechi he ya chire heyai bridge abu ama maburu ntumi cross emma Accra na Setema area and then we have an MC a DC yewo MP no be atwi na ni te se netimamufo no wo monka ho nanso GR fo de hunu nyansa ekwa amanfo soto mu kogeto se ye de kwa akoma aban se aban emfa nkonko ye adwuma na mebisa se anope utu ato na se osore na kwan nya na se obufu a mo say ye bone yakoka mo say ye na ye politics na mabu na aba ye de ani sampanyifo sebio akola bi na otin fichiro na oni ni nyini na obi aso ya akola bone na ye ni denden a owiewia ne man ketenketen saa no aye 2 to 4 wanja no sebio 20 years beto ni 10 years ni so wo benyina ba ye panyi enye panyifo nyina na sebio wo ma adwen no wo mo dwen kwa anim saa sebio bi mu susu na wo mu nyini no Jimie na Bible ka se bata akwala akoma ho mpanyifo bi di omo de anyini ntiti se ne ya wa akwala etumi ka se wa akwala we de se bi ojimi bata na akoma ho mpanyifo ni bi wa omo de omo de anyini enti no se wutiranye ye na se onya sa panyini bi in a public officer no ade a wo ye no wenim se ne wo ye no yensamfo na wodie enti se utumi ka no krekere no and that is why I fix the country for no air demonstration because ehun aba behia say ye bekwa koye sa demonstration no e dey tun tesu kokko dey go aban so ya bre kokko kan ye central for you have to be neutral. There is nothing like neutrality anywhere. Nothing. I don't believe in neutrality. Me, I have said it times without number. Say I don't believe in neutrality because so we come and me be fear no say ne ba aye bone eti wakwa o de sekan akwa ko hyejem se wo de beka akora no honam e de akire ni nyansa na o ye panyin na o tifio na o simi de me ye neutral we di akora na bro emoduma nyina wakwayem se jata sore na o se wo no na ye king e wakwayem eti wakwakwa hu ebi ewura mu aponche na se yi ekwo anase emo anketenkete bi ti se oyuo na jata kase odi nachi na okwakwakye na area na wotenchen se wo ye neutral eti wo nka bia abo na oye kuma na jata ne kwakye na area no wodi na bro. So there is nothing like neutrality because nkola na wo mu so na wo ye bully no panyifo bi so de nyina sa suban ne da so wo mu so ese etia mo ya betia o maka bibia kire mo and that is why I hear demonstration seto ma yankoyi video we de ewo Pristia ekwan no Pristia ekwan no akwan tan wo ekroma de bia ya keka budget na no budget ba akwa e baaye yakwa ko gina na kwesi amo akwata akogina ho na wo kire mu se na wo nya abotra me ba na okogina be ka se ye ba be yakwan year of road nanso year of road na ye kan no amanfo ohu sabra ya ti wo yi cantonments for epia bonte omu akwan papa isle gon bebre pia omu akwan papa ebia ukọ mia bi ti se fampo bio chasakofo kwa akwan nya Islamic University do akwan tan ekozum lion ho kwan nye so nanso no omokra ne tua to because okogina chasako kwan so ewo yi your friends otinishi won baby na ade kina amanfo okwadwuma cars akese V8 range womokoyi ka na omutua to akese womo boka no musisi o mufie wo mutua property rate akese nanso sa afọ no be sore no makwan nye. Now you tell us to keep quiet because you are working in our favor. If you work in our favor, why would we complain? We are penny mo nyina mo kwa sore sa wonya kramonia we are Christoni ana so ye traditionalist cramp na ye nyina ye gitum se na nanom abosomfo kora bu aten edi asem ansa na wono ma ateki some charge enti obi bo obi dua bebre ho ye bo obi mu a enyo mu nyina ne sa na abosomfo wo mu nyimi ye wo mu tie asem no mabisa mi se ukwa akobo ni dua na asem na etesen enti there is fairness e wo baby a Bible say sabi onyankopon ni nje nkwasiafo bo hye ho Nyankopon so say ye na yete ano nyame otie mu eti ye nyame nketo e Bible mu eti sa wo ye politician na obehye ye bo a wo hye Nyankopon bo eti wo ka se wo ba wo mmobosea na wo betumi aboa nyanya sika de akwakoboa amane ma konka na da ye yakwan amaye yesuku dan wo de akwakosisi amaye na wanya Bible say wo ye kwasea because Nyankopon ni nje nkwasiafo bo hye ho ntu hye bo na wendi so a Bible na aka yanko Pristia mekai se 2016 ya bontoa MPP fo ne nam ho bebre ko bogoso bode asankregwa Pristia Uni Valley wo mo ko ho ko shebo o mo kwen ye ba power ye beye mekai po se mra shebe dwani ano wo ho ano ye creative arts minister Barbara Otin Jesi former deputy lands and natural resources minister wo shebo clear ya ban ne behwe amaya ya akwan nenso ene Pristia for egusu ye demonstration e wa akwan ho hwewei
last year in Kuala 143 and every omukwan and ye operation 15 bra na obia enyale ni nyina ye ekwan no esan say ekwan no so pinfo no efa furo na say ofa kwan no so e dey back clinic chip compound wo Pristia kwanta ne doctors aya obetra moto so a na yofuno asay yes major road na yedi ma sabia for the past 5 years ye to abawie aban ye say ye we ngumem ye ba beto aba na sabia bae say me no ka say waja ni machine ba kokura ama me doza 32 D32 esimi ha doctors ye wen na eba ne sa no sabia ko ye wa ma say wo hwe aha na cocoa industrial areas ni na about 8 years ni ye Pristia kwanta ne ye feed summer boy cocoa Sesi Asomati district no mu ya san fidi Pristia district koko na arewo semni se aban no ye nyina no aban ne moayen
to bia nto Valentin boot na wan to Valentin boot a ebeden nti ya kwan ya kan ya kwan ho sema ka na moaya ba nyina ye beye ye ba boa mo ye ba mrebia ye ba wo hwe aha nipa amugua koko amuti free ha gale duane a efrim pom ha na bo hwa nya sanketwa trata ye taxi wa ye trata kam timi ma timi do wo ya can't miss ya na nuane apro ha nyama ase wa nya sanketwa enam se ya kwanti nti ye besre aban na authority se omadawroma ena injo ubia betima boy bia na omadawroma omumra
ye youth e wo ha na ye kase ye sramo anidiem ye sramo aniamom ye sramo pampanimfo mo ba ha ekwan a mo fa so ba yi mo amonitua ye mrantie kwan nti ye nya dwuma po ne aye fisanka kwan we ye na kasa bi o kafrao nyuma bi kwaso ha nka mrantie benye den ye benya bi aye kwan nti ama ye breye kwan nti ama ye bibia enkoso ye kuafo ye wono bai hwe amanfo koko amanfo ewo bode ebre jese me edien atosode ne die enu so na boa eman ye sramo ani diem ye kwan ni nti ye noma ese yie ye so ye ka Ghana no ho edru abatu a ye hu akuku damfo pa empa ye to aba ni wi a ye hunu nipa biara a oyenya ne moa ewo ha ye sramo ye youth ye ka ban no ho ye sramo panimfo momo aye ne
Pristia Uni Valley ni mpotem ho ena wohu sa kwan aye tan de bia babeka 11,000 kilometers here marked for completion ya completing 6,000 nenso wohu se amanfo beka se oh ya kwan enye sese aban babeye look ye panyimfo no they are bereft of ideas they are not thinkers they ye to abama omo so monko tenase minister na ya ma Bangulo adem first no put na Bangulo and the minister or person tra cantonments Trasako East Legon hey from Pobium Makati Hills any estate ahodo ya kwa kwatena ho fine monye yeto no montrase na mondwen ho emfa mayen onwe o man no ho mayen instead so metena se calculate say ye ba ye shebo any ade ye fa ha ye shebo ya chocho ni nyina na obi entrake boshe no na wo make sure say ye no obehwe no na ofiri wa na wato ade na twere because nipa no akwa to abama ni nti no ofiri se wawie 4 years ni ba bedura na wa said that the machine akwa kwa no so ye kakaka contractors be kan okra okroma the way aban pay for support match oh dey nkokoko ye kakra ma ye to abawie be ma oskan so be to abawie wa mefra aban pay for sa wo bu mfi omo na ye tia ya hye Ghana for bo etina make say ye mpanyimfo no wo mu di abro wo ma nti se mabu no ye sorry pa say sorry na ye ma mu hu say ye njimi ye wonyansa ye ma mu hu say other political party bia enu kwan se wo mu di nsemu na utube fofo mo so sa entina de bia meka se politicians no won be koso afaye se ye nim nyansa because tembia wo mo ba na edimirika di o machi ade tire se edimirika di wachi edimirika di wachi because oba now the 50 Ghana 20 Ghana bi sheshe matches box money ade now the sheshe t-shirt money ade now the kwakọ enu tire maburu ne say wono mo demonstration e de etia aban se aban na wono no wo sire ye se ye ma meto aba emfa ma mo na wo mo mra madwen ma oman no wo mo nwen ma ye because wo ko tena wa no mo ye ade bia ompe bia nyama bi wo okra to be ya to be say eti panyi pa na di nsem hunu sei na we demonstration na mo to ma pekwan bi dia police for e person me de dada ye ye ma mo nya e na ye ni logistics ni ade ko baby ko police for fuel ko wo mo de be ko rounds ko mo nya bi ukwa district awodo bi a woman ni bi te bi abo pa MP acho my fuel okatachie aba ahoma ne so okatachie Kwame Efrifa mensa host of Abrana so we Tvxyz taya memenda no pa bia no nwotwe odi dwumadie ba ko bro ye fe no youth president a wono activist a woka fix the country for no ho ai de ya wo me demonstration e hyehyɛ so kantiga akwaba Yankopa da Roma Ghana adwuma na timamufo de ahye nsa na no anti na yetia anope ya ba nchen anya bone demonstration na mo ye no enti na ya ba wo nchen wakwa kodru ground so na ehon nsem etesen
so far video ground so it took me about 1 hour to move from Taifa or Manopano so you need the traffic situation especially but the Gina here you want to set cars at the baby you know be here and go for that means by the next 1 hour, no, you should have a full house. You will move all the way. I call a parliament. You are catching the show we share our parliament. It is so far. You need to make a parliament. You are quite a kaya generation Ghana. If you do on a prayer, that is how the ground is like.
For Eka say, one more any akade at that time, and now one more any at that time and from the mama support. Na wo hwe na e koso e wo ho na wo ni se e maburu a wono be from afie mu aba no wo mo ye safe e wo ho me say aposi for ka say wono mo ntumi e mama mo support ana say wo mo ntumi be mama ho bambo free say dwumadi ahodo bi ti wono mo ntumi ba na no pro timamufo a wono ma ba ho na wono mo
ye ni IGP share IGP to mo say so far, your constitutional right to a demonstration, and for that matter, or member or any man who don't make sure the demonstration they are called. Thereby, use your own police force for more or more resource by any demonstration. Good. Any police going good. It's a mabra will fear ever to my barber join them. Okay, that's your baby. And some of course, I'm a demonstration. Yeah, demonstration. Yeah, and now Kufuado cry. Wan kasa udi anim ye campaign bi kra ma no kra odi kumepreko ba ye nipa fa mu ewu ye ne ade na so be pemo na ye demonstration aban panyimfo mfi eya ebuma bem no kro mo say there is no way as a wo pressure to me ye fa to me bia e ba na hogono so obi anu okura to me na wo director say onkongo ye bibia tabio wo de silver platter on a silver platter ubichi. It is Okoswa Tinta Sukoko Cherewomo. The 1995. The mere fact that the very things from 1995, Nanadu Yao Tishi would be any mumia kaya economic. Yes, I can was more than 25 years down the lane. It clearly tell you that we have failed as a state. We have failed as a people. Yabakoswa boom. Tell me, Yamincha, the Yada Senibi or not the Anabinimu at the home. Now we be cheap Mabuno. I do my way or my court and baby, step you, Yamassi could do. The moment so much Munchia, Kukurin Yaya, Kaka, me, Bumabem. That's an Ibio, she would have been beyond in the spirit of our forebearers. Our mother Koji were minded to. Kwame Nkrumah said self-governance now, Kurano. You took more than 10 years as that would Kenya and freedom. The spirit of our forebearers lived in us. And for that purpose, Yakano Munchia, Ebekoswaka, and even louder. Because it is said that you only shout when you feel like your voice is not being heard. So we will continue to shout in their ears. We will continue to tell them our peace of mind. Ebekoswa to think that you go quite I am Muyabem. Obi obebuna bebiano nya Ghana. Obi obebuna bebiano nya Kwame Nkrumah Asini. Obi obebuna bebiano se bi onya mensa sabase for bi za tampani mfu ekoso ekoye wa bra na da sakura so muntie mo. Ade jefa awudie mo oman. So if we belong to the Ghana of Kwame Nkrumah, we belong to the Ghana of Mensa Saba, we belong to the Ghana of Ikopna, money the third the more. Ajete cooperative promote Ghana here. Then we cannot say that we have been.
Okatache bibia ni we betuma bu mabam dia ndi mo nkoso ada mo nye ntoto ye na mo mra parliament na sesi amudu parliament a ene debate no be ko da wie ye ama wono ma hwe se policy no won beje tuma na se wo mo nyintum se kwaba se wo mo egitum nyina na se tax ye nye mfiri wa ede ena mo beye
e ba so mo anya ntum se taxes no mbedo tia ye de tadodo no na de decide you. Don't want to Abama and another Janko for the Dr. Bomiano. How to do an Omonko in Afghanistan? I'm going to group here. And then also a one after. So you will tell why you to me a man of that cutting them. That's a Podiano and can agree to myself you conform of the better. It is the 2 million man, I don't want to cut it out there. When I see a spot to school your lawyer, when I will go to school, we are seeing that. Now, should you fear and a photo mine and us would cheer you. And you do bra, you started to me in the mouth. You know, I ever had to me in the mouth, and I ever just with them. I didn't get the answer. The Bako Swam, a gun of war. For the Aquaswam, decided for himself.
Kwame, my infant has a Yabasa about Chebi, where I say, Pa, that's a brute, so near Casa and Anope. Okatache free for Mensa, is on Podia, say on Pesa, your friend in Semtruni. Well, stu eya brand as well Tvxyz asempate ya power 97.9 ukwada enwumre no twibia the to obehia no no aso say fix the country activist a wono mo uti dede na ne ho to say maburu ni abrepa ye mpanyifo na mo okroma no maburu ni abre me say akada kodako maburu be ebesi peg achi obi woni V8 mo a wo mo be che no an kosi maburu ni bra abre no say MP yaka cho say bra be yedwuma wei beye djuma we maye na abakora ankwakwaye dakro ubo se obedu ba bi na mabu na si barrier. It can happen because you are making us impatient. Mo koswa e boile amasesia no yabufo no e kosoro because there is no commitment e wo aban afa se obeboa na afa mabu no atumi anya adwuma ye waye enkosi koda enroa afforestation yesi why afforestation since July wo munji o marketua aban so se we bia nwuma de ama mabuno de bia aban geto ye begeto a untumi nka se ye friend se etoi ene miniska lankwanta na Medina wo mo betu so to mu sesie ya ma ho ahyehyew sto na ya memedia no me manya kakra bia me so to na o se me ma kakra na fa koye Ghana ye na mem obana obi kase ne de emunye ntimo nkomra na ye betu sutomu nenso aban na wono agye yen sika by force no fa ye adwuma a wo se wonye adwuma maburubufu a na moto na mo cancer fo mo tetetete sa mo V8 no mo keka cancer fo wie sika saa eya na mo te se musuni pe bia ani Ghana ha samfo saa na mudi munyo bia nka bibia nkyere mo na ye mo de ya ka mo se mayenka akwan tantantan suku a enye Yesu a enye ene Ghana Water Company Limited for Adenta Medina teshi kura ekoye abanye desalination plant ene kura nsuo no kura ma Ghana Water Company Limited obi wo ho a de bia nsuo ma ne so so ana bill aba baby anameti emrebi isuo no tumi ba beese na otwe bia na baba akọ e baba akọ a eno ano no so beko na bill eda ho ene enya mpanyifo bi ama wo mo ne nkrofo bi aye kanana ena wo ton ensuo kwan a wo mo faso enya nsuo ede gu polytank mo ton de obi anim na so Ghana Water Company Limited for ese mu bie papa mu bie a mu sheda channel ekọ ba bi foforo bi na yeti o man mu ha yesi etu ato en nanu brada nanado danko akufado Ghana man panyi afi na wakwa bie ye friend say wakwa te board e dia man National Development Planning Commission wono Ghana se ne ye fapem nyina se tie kwa be fa so atutu ne ma za wo obi na wakra nanu me ne obi di kobosi wanya National Service wankra na National Service aketua ye se o metrankra e me fro card bia na on spend 50 cedis awo ye friend say e wo lorry first International Service no nkran no wonye otenkra de bia wo disika ekwa akofro car obefro car free dodo wa baba besia konkra koye adwuma na wasa akọ obedi traffic mu 2 hours unproductive hours 2 hours ni nyina no ahyekwa aban se wonye train kwan na no yekọhye abose be sky train rabasa National Development Planning Commission won bebo aban ama aban planning kuro no aban ba ye to aba afi na ebe afi na yate omo board. What sort of unserious life is that? You don't even respect us. National Development Planning Commission I say one no eboa no mo draw one dey create the blueprint of our development we Chrome has say no aban ba ye wotwi nani afi na okwakote board a ba betena say ba bedwen Ghana ho ye to aba na aka 1 month na enya afi no. If you're a serious government kasabin ka what board it should have been one of ankazi security for the floor na National Development Planning Commission NDPC for wo mo kra na kesa aban ye so e wo in. Second, after a police for any a soldier for national security for a board no yet ya yes so nsem hunu so saa e mabrubufu a musimo amubunfu government we dey onye serious bako bibi ahoma no edem ene wo screen aso nti bebe obi 0204155888 0204155944 eno ayese Ghana card na yede kwa chro di se nya Ghana card a wo de card bi akwa ye nje Ghana card no sense metesen wo ho wo de ko bank ayeje aban sa ne ma na ye kan wasem no ebia no 0204155888 oba nche bia ni mesra oboni tewu ne ko. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Mimi Abema.
Akuma peni ana.
Akuma peni na pato what na Madina da won.
Madina dia mene mo a Madina Denta Abri
Enra esewele ofisa okachire minia Enra Madina task force enno take amount for business permit o go try 1.2 o container to 1.2 so we establish a container this month not this month no start this business now. Oh, but you are going to do from January ever to November we and I won't here and till December now 1.2 last year. Now for the one that one require and will see or Nishika no what
akomapa
no yes you are some there and you are the next hot and I have to pay more amount for and I bring you as I go school.
Dada say akomapa e de free Madina e ne ba ye san ofoforo ahomade so mesra wudi ni bebe akase free body tew na yenko we free ahomade so ofoforo ba 0204155888 0204155944 ofra ye ne no be kasa wa. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Wudi ni bebe akase free tew yenko
me pa che some of us me ka se fi se yubodi
se yubodi boko akontomra de biso na face the hwesem obi ahoye de
ye po ye na so yewu
akwan no enye efri eye kwan na efri abosu kopie bosu kwanta no wo maguso
oh jai na ye kikan bi keke ye be no an eguso na ye beda mase ene mo juma pa mo bo na on say to see no said ye papa we o betre ko nwa ne so na ye ba ka ba umia o mo betre ko nwa ne so na se be previous akoye say wo mo obi a wo bo football wo no o so bo mu a o timi dira so du o pedi mu a o timi ba ento atrem sa no mo akoye sa bo so makotre sebe Itu mutaya huwa na chese ye de besi
Ofasule yemfansi oya Ghana ni na se wakwan nye politicians beye campaign na omka so beye kwan na 4 years so no omonya munja isa mo kase omo de prapra kwam yensa mo binu sa de sa asem no nyanse biye ni manya ka manya ka kra. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Pacho dini bebe kasa free ya monitor na yenko.
Bacham kasa free
Sunyane number 2 for ba kodi aba na fe abisimfo so bia ho ye.
Oh, bra, say kuafo ya won tire o meme ye kua ni.
Aha, to aso.
Pacho.
Me pacho mi tie wo.
Edition was saying to me to ba o pay 400,000 ne please kafen ye why is it got to touch and na ko ye man.
That's why bike I say what the planting for food and jobs about baba boama nnuane ebuso ye da say yanko ya last call so no pay no money to roja and afi ebotela ne kwaku hello kwaku omo nyina ye krado ha omde gudie mo nsamo banti yanko ji we hello good morning we did this o kasa free
good morning when you are paying
why new
how to file in kasa free one chizo go put
wanchi akro before and asue wo mo nyina ho ye de
Minya, wala bidia ko je yan bidia wa tala di se do abna mi gidi te woni na ne hunye ba wo ma ba na nkata yare
ka kire MP ni se ho ye ye se ho ye MPP stronghold dey ti wo bo adwuma wa mo adwuma de o meyi na firi ho
mi yakuyani wallahi summa tallahi akuya fo ye bre and planting for food and job ni planting for food and wahala in the fertilizer ayira Ghana you pinto you decide ni boarding you siminto condemn ni boarding you siminto ya former appointing point na so asai abla president mama wasuru no mu ya appointing former under kokoro you pisa say planting for food and job kura mama ko pay Canadian law $125 million atiba o mu teacher that can give you nde wa he awu MPP o ma say Ghana that Pia no ambeti ma ye ba de bonfire say president mama ensani bro bi no mbe my fertilizer free no bi no ensani bema you decide no embre from no ensani bema condemn no embre from my na akuyafo no ye hunto ye
ye da say sounds to me frɛ ye chia 24 krobo the ye twobodom ekonyina na wetiwa ma minjina ho ho sei tama na professor George Jamba forte so George Jamba for editribe de because they say when tie MPP stronghold editribe de sa wonya hwe akwan mo ka wansama enkosi hwe wetifo mu station kra na ze kra na nyame abo mo station tantan bi e wo ho wo ma kwan ufa krobi na wo ko bedu akwan tantan ufra krobi wo ko se kwa kwan tantan na masa di bebi banda kwan po de na ze na aye kakra efiri na masa ko pie yi di bebi e ko pie brodi dwada so no ma 1 dwada so no ma 2 sampa ufri sampa na ko suma kwan na tutu se ya ko pie mu wo brekum wohu we nyina ya ka mo se mayenka kwa tantan ne so kwa we de bia wo budget mu 2015 wo budget mu 2016 na ewom 2017 na ewom oka yesi menka aden emabru mayen sorry politicians so yemo mu hu se yinim nyansa de bia no na meka kire mo wo mo ba no be register mo se party ni ba be ID card amamonye mo ka cho mo se wo mo de wo mo mfa ma mo branch executives no abanu de duru amobeto eba ne sa wo metena so mbe serious yamfa pema say Tonton Sansan dwumadi esunye jaso nam de bro me di PSO kra me ni ama poma chichiku na ye wo ha say Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch ye krado ye de gudie mu nsamo bro sisia
And I no pay me so agudem se na efiaranti abobon se me nyina no ye den se me nyina ebro kama swag for enra homo konya achede bi from Stanbic Bank na ura kobra ebo akasa yere ho sem ebeba no etin se bewura mu ewo man Super League ana se kose no match sa ura kose na games ni bi nso eba kose ni nyina de ho sem ebeba na fe no echi wonu se Ghana Premier League e baso na referee wokodi kotoko hani kalela match no kalela supporters se omo mpene e ma sa referee emedi ni nyina de ho sem eba match sa e baso no ye ni nyina se ho sem eba ye kwamno ni so a Manchester United anya interim coach na man dodo ben na coach na be na fi details na ho sem so etise na woni se weekend so Manchester United ni Chelsea arbepem so ewo Premiership no na we ni other match se course no a Europa e nyina se bebrel ewo jumede we so metin Eddie Roger Imano betimi afremi the sports Monaco e botela hello kweko na fi na prempem nyina ete show ne cha na no pe me de jumede ne ba yen shase from swag fakache woni se December swag from 46 aye perifo chire se mo awards no e baso na se jumede kese a e baso na so ma swag fogo so mo etutu nyama se bibia betimi akoyi kama na mo owuram awo swag o makache a ho de atuja se sports personality of the year o mo hwe ne se Ghana relay team I recopy Olympic Games no no o mo eka bi yepa na fe Samuel Techi woro se ade a ono se ne din atimi apie mo hwe ne se mo bako anso se betimi akasa woro na fe nema akoyi kama na so menro a ade swag mpede foko pie mu awo Stanbic Bank adiska puduo pa ana ode ama mo se o monje na jumedi o mukakodi no o mo fambo na fe nema nkosi na opani a ye fene se Mauko afaja no ono ye opani kese edi ma Ghana Table Tennis Association edi nsem akra tudwa ono na ko Stanbic Bank a wo ye o mo marketing manager edi nsem si edi tuye ni ye ntin nsem okan.
But consistently, since Adani and I decided that the sporting fraternity is a critical pillar of the country. Not only does it drive wellness, it feeds into the passion of the nation. It has so much influence on the positivity in the country. Indeed, we haven't been able to adequately quantify the economic benefits of it. But it is there for all to see. And the most significant driver of that industry is the sporting fraternity. And so our association with you is not by accident. It is very intentional and there is a clear design behind it. And it's not going to stop now, God willing. Indeed, we are looking going forward to be able to demonstrate the value coming through so that we even increase the level of sponsorship we give to. That is from the Stanbic angle. It's an opportunity that we have and we are glad you still extended that opportunity to us. It's not something we take lightly. We consider this relationship a very valuable and important one. And so we are glad to be here today supporting with 20,000 and not only that, ensuring that we are present.
Sama penene de to after say Stanbic Bank Tebriska 20,000 Ghana cedis ade ema swag for ura kobra ebo so aye swag president ona se ka se no da Stanbic gas yenti ni nsem no.
Swag is we don't generate funds. We are a group of sports journalists who have taken it upon ourselves to honor distinguished sportsmen and sportswomen at the end of every year. Something that was bestowed on us by our forebears. And we do not have any reason to relinquish this responsibility. And without outfits like the Stanbic, who understand our vision and the importance and the need to honor these distinguished sportsmen and women who every year look up to the Swag Awards, you know, for inspiration and pride. We're very, very grateful. And we do know, let me put on the record, that a number of the outfits drag their feet getting on board. So we're very, very appreciative to outfits like Stanbic who share our passion and our vision. Without outfits like this, it will be impossible for us to organize this event. And we
Etano yesema fi swag aso ye no so aba yenko ensemo from yewremu our Ghana Bodybuilding and Fitness Association akachi na nsemo mu kopiemu our South Africa no adwumede kese course we Arnold Classic Championship course our South Africa na Ghana ekopiemu no yetimi enya gold medal omo abepiemu our my Ghana so omo de medal no so abepiemu our my Ghana na openia wano eda Ghana Fitness Body Association ano Ora Abdul Hayati wono akasa president Edi momo edi nsema akra edi tuja after say omo ebedu Ghana yenti Hayati.
I'm a very proud man standing here. On my neck, I have 2 gold medals, 2 silver, and then 2 fourth-place medals. I have 2 gold caps here, and I have the overall, the second of its kind in Ghana here. We started bodybuilding far back in 2003 when we decided to bring competitive bodybuilding back. We've toiled very hard, and then these are some of the results of what we intend doing. So I feel very proud, if you have to ask, that my guys behind me have been able to go to South Africa in this pandemic period to do.
Etenu yeso openefene Abdul Hayati SM to yana captain akasa eye owura ye fene frimpon no eye captain atiso no so eda team na no ono say in some crowd to just say ne omo be omo hwe nim say bia sports ministry ebetunu nsa from na fe bia baso bobi crampo a wo so ye dia ma omo ye nti ono so ni nsem.
I'm feeling here great, but because right now, like I said, I was fighting for 5 years down the line. And finally, I'm at Mosaka. The area woman say, because we're getting ready for another world championship, and then last minute we couldn't get a visa, so we were all downhearted. And we had 2 weeks to prepare for Arnold, But we know it's Arnold's in easy grounds, We went in all out, and then I'm at a timid victory. My expectation is Obi the bronze about a team ahweno. Me the gold, but I'm hoping something bigger comes out of it. We have 2 gold medals, 2 silver and 3 bronze. So.
Okay, teno sama openefene Gordon Frimpong captain of the Ghana Body Building and Fitness Association. Asa team no omo captain no se ekuwe empenefo NS empenefo na timi eti amedoka say no empenefo hwe nim say ade be 7 athletes na fi 8 body builders na empenefo so ahwe se nema betimi akone omakopie mu e South Africa omo akoje sa gold no so ede aba yenko association football na fi sama ekoso yewremu e Ghana emano Super League and concentration says tournament we ye bo e dia chef first lady eniminyam enam so e ma dwumede ne nura na etimi e hyase na ohwe ada games nura edi kan etodwade a na se matches ne bi onoma na ano o hie pa esan se ohwe first match edi kan krampo na e course so a na se boboku a momode bo kan yie pa e wo e ma league ne no e dia nura first match edi kan todwa no eno ekoye 2-2 e wo hono a na ka dodo na efi se team fe na pemda kwa ladies e betimi edi nkono so omoni prison ladies game no end 2-2 any first match second match ladies strikers and so tenefi e masoka intellectuals e hiomo kabako a omo so entimi antete no e results enra edi kan crampo no so no etimi course ene ya de matches ne bi so ebesan so akoso na ohwe ene games a ebaso dia na chese e ya de atima ye fene se Kumasi Sports Academy ebetenefi no mo Arsenal ladies e de apem so na before some match ne bekoso no na e ya de Azakes ladies anopa duba ku ya no etinefina fi omo ladies strikers and so the apemusintiwi games no ekoso omano Super League and so ekoso ochina ne Sunday nyina ebesan so atwas na nyame adom na Monday ba results ahode be ppm nyina se de hunsem ebetimi so de ama yeti for yen course from onim say Ghana Premier League March J5 baso weekend we na uremu ewo enyina se honomo na big game baso sanse Kalera United etinefina fi omo de Krobia Santeke do Communal League no omo da top the app na no na sa match no enura Kalera United supporters press conference and omo dey just say referee for Afa Bay Adi a oba be girim ebidi sa match no omo bone kokko so oba no onye fe omo mpe matro makwa we officiating bia na referee ne ba omo na ninda ho na bibia ntimi koi na yentin so ma supporters no edi to just say supporters leader for Agape ni dia kasa the Abet Akwa kasaye yenti
pe referee yanka so medi match na maye amma bona ye bono oye free and fair se agency a onjintia e se enya de agency a e ma nenye se anya sade a ye pese bebo Kalera di se Kalera supporters no sebi omonye and ye beti de sukoko agu referees me so e wo park so ye ma kwan sa ye pese sa asem ni besi na kire bi o ma yetim enam se o mo pe asem ti o ma yetim ni so akosi be en se Cape Coast e ka se bobo Cape Coast a supporters send a bit to me support your team, na my team na koyanim. Inti yesre referee association no. Mu pay no di kan no, on ka sanche referee no oba o ha no. Say nsmafo ye ni abre. Ye ntra o ma intimate ye. E wo park so. Masema no.
Okay, so no, some supporters no dia tuja ene Ghana Premier League match bako baso dia team fere Legon City omo tenefie na fe omo ne team a ye fere Diana Stars e de pim say 6 p.m. na sa match ne baso o chena games ne beto so na game no referee fe na Aziko say e be central referee o chena Saturday King Face na Mediama Sporting Club di be so o referee na Musa Mubarak na pedefo apa na central referee Sunday da team fere King Face ene Asantiko doko enso di be pim so na fe uda woni chirma sa match no na no baso anya sem kitoko afa be ade e be central referee so gakofre wafa ene Great Olympics enso di be so Bashiru Dauda e be central referee na be bie ni no Gold Stars ene Accra Lions so di be pim so a referee fe na se eye Gamale Senogbe ena penefo apa na okoye central referee Red Tamale United ene Ashanti Gold so di be pim referee Jacob Eduntara ena penefo apa na wono se okoye central referee na 11 Wonders ene Elimina Sharks match no so baso Frederick Semena ena penefo apa na wono so okoye central referee Bechem United ene Dream Saves so bobo referee Philip Ataforcing wono so ebe central referee House na fi Chelsea match no penefo apos Sunday Sunday House of Folk ejina kono ntinyadia sa game no ebetimi so abaso nti ho nsem no yen kwamano no na fi yen sorry ensem no so na no prayer onim say Manchester United omo coach efene Ole Gunnar Solskjaer perifo epamo no na so ma coach efene Michael Carrick na wo hwe chiri say niam ebetimi akanura official perifo ajatum say coach a ye fene say Ralph Rangnick na say perifo afana we this is 3 years na perifo afana say wonye interim coach kopem say ebe season ewie na mum perifo dia tuja say boss season wi a wo mo ebe man contract eno ebe ye consultancy rule na perifo edi be ma coach na fi 2 years wetimi abo ejuma edi ama United coach a ye fene Ralph Rangnick no wono na uremu awo team e fene Lokomotiv Moscow wono e director of sports e wo hono mo na fi team sa woro bit se Shaka for TSG Hoffenheim na fi RB Leipzig omo nyina e clubs bia wa coach omo penei wa be pie mu e wo Manchester United for akacha oba bobo ejuma edi ama mo serebe ya nioma so ebe koyi nso edi mo na sa coach we mebe echuma na Chelsea for pen no wase wono onye interim coach nti Chelsea ejuma 4 months there be on final day wakasa asem no wono wakasa twa ne ho akofa interim job e wo Manchester United for akacha de na hianwa ene obetimi aka ne opebia na mo se to a utifie na ekom de wa ha wankasa obo se na si ekonte no eye nsem apene no so edi atudwa ede nsem edi ma yetiefo na ukọ Juventus for akachi okay Abrante for Federico Chiesa osi aka de ba Juve ne mo rebo e wo suri papa report ya tie and say Chelsea for chirem say 84 million pounds eye sika omo hwe ne say from January mo kono obo de be ko Juve for akachi se de be ya obo ko na afia Abrante no so obo ko akofana na obo si akan edi ma Chelsea bobu kan na Chelsea say na mutimu ya ye na still amu say ko top player munyani Man U for say ntobi why Chelsea for abba adey wato kakreye munyana fi yesu yentobi sine be United nso nioma ebekosi yesu edi amante no eye nsema no so abana yemremu ewo English Premiership na fi yehwe games ahodo a no so ebetimi so abaso na otwi awieye na ohwe other games a ebebaso ewo Premiership no masin na ho sem esitie na Arsenal ebetine fi Newcastle United edebepim so Crystal Palace ani Aston Villa ebebo Liverpool so ani Southampton edebepim so Norwich City ebebo Wolverhampton Wanderers na fi Brighton Hove Albion and any Leeds United and so the best says no games no so ebetimi abaso na overem our Sunday games abaso Brentford City and Everton ebebo na fi Burnley and Tottenham Hotspur Leicester and Watford Man City and West Ham United Chelsea ebebo Manchester United clacker Michael Carrick the first match big game pa ebe ye din our Premiership no say the first match of boy na Champions League game our kodin kunum ye hwe no say Premiership no so obetimi gina national fi nema akoyi Sunday dia my say United for say hwe no say only kodia our say nema so ekoyi so edima na hwe other games bia no so ebetimi abaso yemremu wo ye Uremo Spanish La Liga no so Deportivo Alaves ebetine fi no mo team afene Celta Vigo anso dia promotion fi Valencia anso Rayo Vallecano ebo na fi Real Mallorca ani Hetafe ebo Villarreal ani Barcelona ari be promotion no yo china games a Baso Sunday Real Betis ebo Levante Espanyol ani Real Sociedad Cadiz ani Atletico Madrid ani fi Real Madrid ani Sevilla anso ari be promotion Monday Osasuna ebo Echi interno Spanish La Liga games a Baso yewremu ewo ye Italian Serie A na ye games a bas ye de Kagrari ani team my friend say Sarina Tina and so the bepem so na African no that Saturday Empoli ani Fiorentina ebebo na Sampdoria ebebo Heroes Verona and Juventus ebebo Atlanta and afi team my friend Venezia and so ebetene fi ni Inter Milan the bepem so na Sunday so Udinese etene fi ani Genoa ebebo AC Milan ebebo team my friend Sassuolo Calcio na Spezia ebetene fi ni Bologna ebebo Roma ebebo Torino na fi Napoli so ani team my friend say SS Lazio and so enede we dos ntiano match ahoro bia basu Europe other games the because no memre nti yemfa ne nyina NC na fi yen soro so na me kodia happy birthday in advance ko ediama Erica Akpeni Ampo student AUCC chena ni birthday enti happy birthday kesepa ana me di ma Erica me di seminasi me soro so nyame adoma edadwara eni yehia the same station afia kodo nsem yemfa ne nyina so emfa embro me din edi roja imano ofremi the sports monaka mejo so na prempe ebo tela hello koku mu nyina te chiri ma me di jumeden ba sabri de PSC ayekaro na Friday anti Tonton Sansan or the honsem ebro na ne manya ntie se artist bi eba nya asem kiti akra esubede makra mo nyina.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144 or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at Myjohn, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
If I cry na menyisika, etia ye mefui.
Ehinfa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medjuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre, miye bosia ato taxi fofo. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yema kwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ahodo bi te se dwadefo abosia, ekokro bosia, susu account. Eni da so wo ho savings account. Me bada chain savings account. Ene de keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 03422919896. Na won so wetumi aka se.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka ona.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always drink fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
Still got it. Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. Peace of mind is very essential in your journey to success. For Akwesi Papa, peace of mind means having a proper covering over his family. Literally. For Araba, aka Injection Mama, it's about having the funds to complete her advanced nursing course. And as for Corporal Odami, it's as simple as reporting on time for his shifts. Sometimes all you need is a simple push. At Needs Microfinance, we have tailor-made loan packages for salaried workers under the Controller General's Department. With the low interest rate and quick wahala-free process, you are guaranteed of a timely solution to get back that peace of mind, literally in 30 minutes. Needs Microfinance. Growing with you.
For Nancy, if you had a boja, you do fear that when it say, start why I had a brown, a different intense society, you know, a day a mouse, said the Indian or what you want to say a chain, yes, you fear the aka, or her edit one some year the damo. A brass to see a tram for the Cassiano edit show, when him say a breast Sonny be you for the Cassia say their cham won't, and smart would doya the one cratano, or matter say a day abana face so near Akoko swaya bob no idea a damonoa. Now a hobby here say, ye back come for a prostate joy, dear ma we bema wadi fie dua sanumwa o prostate e bambo hu hia wo e yedro wa so ya bedwama so ye ne eboa ama mema ya mo ha wo mo prostate mo hia so benya bie na wa memene bi e capsules nti wo fa nda kro ba ko a na ye so de bo ho ban ya no sa so e na se wo prostate ha no dada wo fa ne ba ko no pa ba ko anwumre no ano no kakra be ye free ho e de akwa ma ho to ne wo dwunso a wo te ya wo be memo ana so kra no se edu se empaswa gudie na ohu sano na to eya wo mu a ohia se ofabie odwunso ani mo pa mienu odwunso emaye baabi ya adwunso ni guo no yi ana ho nheda enya ho meka wo odwunso wie ya na ntatea wo mo aba beto santere wo ho menimade wo mo be ye de ni nyina ya problem ya ewo eye ye prostate wo ehia ese ye hwenti prostate join ye duro no a ye kanfo de ama no pe Ghana have pharmacy chemical ele herbal shops ahodo nyina mu kwa wo benya bi wo ho na wato de ehia ise wo be free numbers mienu ni waje consultation we dre ho 0244 0274-727028 and after 0244-754380 Prostate Joy Dronombe na onomu a wobejunso efili kama papa afi osta crealist so ma won sase de ye e won kran se de beye na wonso ni wabusua gbenya baabi edi mutira to enei obu ono mo a eja sikani ho de besi dan ne prekope ne so asase ne da ho a ene asase ketu abi kra no obo no oni abusua kwatena ho for the meantime kakra wo mote ho no na obo sika no ebeche enche bia bo se wasi dan na wie na afi oni abusua akwakotem foli enti osekwele sise bra ne ma wasase a efo ene nkofo akonjeje nsase atwe ho manso amene sika na nka wo se wo de si dan ne nyina sika na hye esanse manso nko adi sika na fa ohia se oni obi a wo nsase a manso na so bedin kita ho ostekwele city for ene ma osa kwenye nsase ni bi da miamia abhudo bebre won kran ha honom yenkane a ho nsuo ho ena afeso documentations for ho so no ho ensem nyina kama ye cha 200 blocks ni ama 10 bags of cement so de aka ho wo car obetumi dia bebe swape na yama asase no odudodo wa bebe a fire station ni wa ostekwele city ni wo mo edi ehwe ni mo from 0244684069 and 0266101406 and after 0240933748 na mesi mi ensa mu bia be free bia na ostekwele sisi obajo so na wone wo edi enkita ho afi Ghana Christian University College and Kancho say enwoma sua de ene ewusa wo mo ho anya yie kan na otete asofo ni watrem ese enya asofo nko a ene wo se nimdi atwedi ampode adobomro so e de hye wo mo ma enti Ghana fo ye pe enwoma sua tete papa no obi akwanya no mu de ato so obi a ebem bia obeje na watetew se de pe ya wo so obetua be kandini mapa wo mai munti bra wo mo office ewo amran hia dodo wa ene identity contempo so be fa forms wo ho ana akọ ghanacu.com ewo internet ne so a obetumi akọ peke forms ne ewo no apply online na chese wa send ne dem ebreso na benefit transfer hwe nkrata mu ne agetumu se uhuson ukọ wanim nti obetumi ne wo mo akọ santitiye enkita odi ya wo mo do be fem kama pa 0204069583 na 0576533307 wo mo numbers no eno nti wo frɛ wo mo a wo behwe na wadi ho dwuma de amount yeguso ayeka wo se on the 4th of December bronya bosumi ebe ya ne de toso 9 ye the startup CEO summit edebrew we 2021 de edebrew ansa na fe no akọ na wiye na mandate leadership group wo ne XYZ broadcasting limited na akabo mu a ye de sadwumadi ye de ebrew asempochichi wo afi startup ye CEO summit ne de atoso ye building big business from startup levels for national development inti shene so sa ese odo hu shembe said ye beboa kasafo pinu na ebedwumedi ya say Dr. Kofi Osekusi president of the Pan African Leadership Institute no Mrs. Sarah Ofori CEO Gold Step Micro Credit Dr. Josh Ofori president Mandate Leadership Group and afi Reverend Albert Okran president of the Springboard Roadshow Foundation anona yankasa ye CEO ye wo XYZ Broadcasting habenianti wono so eka ho bia obekasa na outright ye event center ye wo Ajirika no ye be Port Belly restaurant no eho na event ebeba so o bebe bia na wasendi udin na o de attend aka ho tie bia se me poma me ko bi enti no me de poma na matro attend aka ho na masende aba number we so 0244260960 and 0244942894 and afi 0248712812 numbers me ense mu bia so ubetumi asende ede aba na yaje etu hwana modi abrel X natural mineral water and a gold step microcredit Tvxyz Power FM and a board chidom ye de dwumadin ye de air down minim se wonyu hu frame edition so troto baby 4th December 2021 year outright event center oba na startup CEO summit 2021 no ye de ahyehye so e de ama February na so ekwan ni mo atene se emfoni kese ye de dam wisdom heda jome e wa ha sanso and a boys prefect PSC Okra wono so so e wa ha emrantie mamo achibio
yena de wa ha yenia yeson yoba academy ya medie eno na me
jini ni na so
yana yana de so
wo de edrejiro
Hey, and I Friday boja ye trust na fe ye de nsem na de aba amafo adwen kire kakra wo ho but my indi kan spark na ejanembra na if you for November kakra so embra wonu munti ne so mesan ye de mesan ye ne say was the first na ko secondary school na asabi ba so mfre ne cracking ito mo crack say ya na wato ama iti me crack say ya pa Jeko.
Eni na no pay yen shase yi. Je
Yes, Friday.
It's Friday.
Yes, weekend January Friday.
Fiada. Fiada so the boys
Friday do say ya na minimum microphobia ya on beduma no ma shase. Oh, dey fiada.
So we need me on
beduma. Pebre.
Ba woni say e to da we adwuma na ya bedu fiada na honam no ankasa. E ka che say what.
No, adwen no.
Adwen so usu adwen ni be.
Say o dey ahye otirimu saa say Friday dey boja enti. Me say me ko relax kakra enti no. Be say obi ye adwuma no do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now for the was start na productivity no. A sort into Friday. I just say one kasa why lab.
No sir, no I know here motivation.
Here pa. Today fear they say nka.
Na ka wanya lunch.
No pay buy mintimi kura nkasa. So obi ayi nani. Obi ayi nani.
Ye wi amehwe.
Omo baby 1 2 3 4 5 6.
Elvis ne Williams ne also be there.
Aboaje na esa wo de.
That's more pay.
Aboaje na esa wo de.
Wa ye yi kakra.
Wo de ye duma no na de ye wi a ye be hia we kiro. Nti my head kata. Mo say dispatch eda o stress so na.
O say any newspaper no.
Dispatch da stress na de bi mum so a na ma ho inquisitor wisdom kra Ghanaian Times and the Chronicle and I feel so krata baby men ka ho e wo wisdom
you're the Herald ha
and I feel
Sansan the Daily Analyst
and also Daily Graphic ha insem bebre na na ebo ba ma ladies first yan sha sem free for ma wona insem ebo Daily Dispatch mo no one sha sem for my
and ma me fa Daily Dispatch the krata nto fiti ase ewo insem no emo na krata e watwafo ni bi ato ha Dr. Obeda Samoa ewo ha na fe yera ye Captain Retired Chikata ya wanya baby cross ni phone edahana wo ka ba kosem kakra de afa or see Obed on how we met how he met the late Kojo and also ehwasem ewa 1949 oni ni share ni kita odi ahodo course wo montem na anope the dispatch the Bokrata diaba Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources on 2021 World Toilet Day enti so hwasem ewa ha say ya enchemu no wa pay 2 and abehu sasem na this Madam Benua Do to be buried on December 18th 2021 enti ama Benua Do ya wonya ne baby kro nya me adom 18th December and empenifo cha wombeye amamre ni amane na fe Ghana fo abehwe na nyachi di twatro na ya pene krabe
enti sanse mi ya fo John mama ebusuafo ba ho ebesi na ye officially e kire kwan ayi no mbefa so ayenti ekisifo na nye ade ba ko amame we nipa bebre de kan ne se na oye obi a eba women empowerment na e ade odi makotene pa bia when fa so ye ndisi ni ohia ne se oka ema se ema tumpon se wo mo person be leadership roles ma oyobi a na oye inspiration de ma ema bebre a ne wo mo real politics ma wono mo atake some positions a hu a eno so amanfo hu a no mo so ema so ebambini ade ade nti wewu anyankopon emfa ne kra increase ye
EPS ma me fa ba ku enso so ha say e wo page 2 ha e wo Daily Dispatch de Obokrata ni no se ne wo koboko a ya ba ne smoke ehye e wo ho tinano ya wo hye bi de betena he say ye boko a ka wanya asempa
ga police fo ache
ai ko mo ache ni na ne yes renewed clashes ntokwa bi e ma na homne so nansan e wo ho ahensem ntokwa no anti em se jameno na ya wo mo de ne ma hyehye mu nti
aha se no no tro se ba hu eti anwani so ye fuguni say na no wa so wa twe blantain
enti no before say be ye
ya was smoking bi wo ho a ya wo bottle bi hihye inside do out we discuss hihye ni ade no nyina tuo hihye mu a wu tirepa ba ko tuo be for na hihye no ho e na okọ ya wataje
no otutugum sa
kelankuto so jode ene na boom but I feel say education no na ensedan ko ye say eye sa classes ne sa antokwasem no say ye otese ku asi wo bi man so ye say ku yi pa timamufo na asori amaku asi ku no enye esi a esa do pa wati back it is our classes ne ade no education ne ko say eno ma mo mpuntu no etesan because say aban epeso ye project bi na okoda so okofa ohini we so mra metena say afa we so beka so bontiase nti aban no awo no opemu nyina mu vote no onansi wo kra minimere bi obro ahafo a ahensem nti se mampanyi bi ana say bi a political party mpanyifo bi ba no mba be campaign a omo nkwa ahenti omba ya no makoyom campaign no mko because on person ode no ho ebekọ side way ana say side way nyina ha adwenti e mampuntu manti I think say NGOs bi na fe aban no make a conscious effort say opese owura ho na fe otu omufo na ye sensitize omo ntokwasem no ne ade ehunya
education dey ebeche because you know uni bibi un say omo wo some I don't know how I mekano but I say ebia I don't know whether it is right I think I have to get the names right they say minya adini ye ebia mampru sini na number for Mamprusi for who na number for say ebia. I don't know whether it is Mamprusi. I'm just making an example. Me emfanto keke. O de mamemfa wo ne menye. Emfa say ebia akokofo no hu etuntumfo ne say omo ye omo nko a. What I say, yes. even in the parliament, there are some factions, and I say Krubi or Tiffin Mantem Hua, or more other colleagues. They say, "Omo your monko." Yeah. Into there's no way to be dinner. So, Okobunu say, "I say, for any sumary do myself for Saturday and Red Dom. Wait to me who will be able to me do what I'm free." And I want to make quiet so because or your slave master or your into no. And until I make us say education a better because you see there are many PhD ye twemu inti say they share your mofra na say your mofra no move free oba no omum na say they share mo ase ansa na ya beni edum pan fie so say na obedu ho na won say oh sana enye hwe na ye nipa baako.
All right, then we are the Chronicle Democrat.
Chronicle odi hwe na menka asem na.
Poor Adosu lady on cloud 9 after receiving surprise telephone call from IGP.
Masuma.
We will track reassigning of toll booth workers, NYA, and Ochim Abuaje advises Wood to me
to step aside.
Over, step down.
Now, me nti aname person ka wo hwe ansa na ma kasa ne say, on say Psalm 30 verse 5. Weeping may endure through the night, but joy comes in the morning.
Preach on. That's right.
Pious enam hajide. Oniti na mpese okasa.
Ona kaza azabro.
Pious enam hajide.
Okay.
O se wakoda che. What I say? Inti ane weeping no ye wie. Inti joy na by joy aba. Inti enam hajide.
The buy na
Chronicle.
Tell him from kopa chopa sana wonya push we wabre o.
Chronicle is some way. Quotation here guy. Weeping me endure but for a night.
Adoso lady no IGP afre no.
Now Adoso mami we obekaya enche bia October bosumi yemu na mabudu be mienu bi baako omo nyina di 14 years na beto bia se omako wia tetefon yi bi na omako wia no na eye kromofo no echi no mo bom adija na omo di omo no na ye bo omo sa nti emra omo bom no na mami we ne ba eka ho na opa che se omo fanche na o make appeal to IGP say onhwe na omo fa yi entu yi eno echi na IGP na nkasa fa phone e freye say obehwe na bibia ko so wa no a yema yede mofra no omo transport to omo fi Adoso eba nkran for medical treatment and in account nyina na ordinarily no emra call ne by 9 say mame na nkasa facilitate omo movement embra akra na oka say oniska bia obetumi de dis adwuma nti IGP esomae emomo de car efi akra ha ekọ Adoso ekọ pa mofra no eba akra emomo be hwe omo a ani tina mame ne ka say nanka on dan dwe ho say ohia ni mobroni te so no eho IGP Dr. Akufu Dampare betumi abre ne ho asesa ene no edisa nsawo so ntina nani ajepantina ne tofa bomu anesa nti over the back page na Lagos City cross sword with Eduana today and our league leaders Kotoko take on Karela FC and also ene nsembia Chronicle Sports ede abetuja ene anopay.
Daily Graphic has a fast-track textbooks procurement. Publishers tell GES why Kaneshi is drowning in floods. And National Science and Maths Quiz 2021. Who lifts the trophy? And after 2022 budget, Professor Solutions, Nooks, TUC state positions, and now the front page of the Daily Graphic and Anopay. No, see ADB other support Farmers Day. Agricultural Development Bank headline sponsor of the National Farmers Day celebration has presented a dummy check for 600,000 Ghana cedis as sponsorship package for the 2021 event slated for Cape Coast on Friday, December 3. Friday no na ye kwa bobo no. Eti feda ebe na na wotwe Farmers Day na ADB for 600,000 Ghana cedis ye kwa support project no. Na ADB Agricultural Development Bank wo mo fa meto abonte kwa mo fa so ebo ekuafo na wo no mo etumi edo. Na ye hwe animi wisdom na grand finale MC ne 2 o'clock ho Prempe College Ketasco and a school and a presec one and a echo the grand finale of your friends National Science and Maths Quiz at echo so do sabre ya say keta for no so one be pija and a Prempe for no so say Kumasi affair and after presec for so say Accra national capital
with 7-11 goals
so no
7 Street
Osha ebani say ya Kwame Jan of NCA ono ko presec and afi honorable Samuel Okudje to black or no so called Presec and Presec for Nomdos will crew Mamdos Benadable mu you know by oh na me chese wo mbakwa koma emofo no mora se mora wo old students e wo vim abibi wo mo se mo betumi da motivate because abreketa school me offer Kofi Gbedema mo nyina akwa kotrase akotwitwa pictures e dey motivate guys
so we come here press conference guys
they will me support Keta
because tidal wave no at least how it's your money trophy way
now mo fan na ban anya hwe aban any before because the tidal waves no see na aban
budget so watch be hu say e bia na nka say mo de ko budget nko Keta school chale mo de ku na mi ya mi atelo mi
ba we na yiram
oh this is not mau na yiram lo mau na kpele miawu nyame nka mo ho
nyame na kpele mawu
na kpele miawu
enti me so me de ameka de atwo no but wisdom asama ya hadwe wa ha and it's a textbook publishers now wo throw books no since 2005 one more na ya wo throw books edema GS and a top bibre pa na fi textbooks o makwa akọji loans e de akwa throw books samples no me de akoma GS4 nyama mo approval enti one more di dwuma de bi e wa ha enti wo hwa Ora Edward Yaw Udzu left vice president of the Ghana Publishers Association one Dr. Wale Odi Kiran we general secretary of the Pan-African Writers Association any aban penyin for no mo ka say aban mo na textbooks procurement no wo mo enye because be pem ne GS for textbooks o mo nya GBM fa man kola na hadwe pa na Dr. Clement Apake ka ho asem say ya de hadwe page 16 and na ye ka bola ho asem e wo kaneshi kratai e de aba echiremu ne enti a eye nsuo eye pe na nsuo yira fa kaneshi for ne ade enti unya graphic a mfonyi na etwa no enye fekra na no de nsuo yiri ye ya cars memene cars no ena Edmond Smith Asante akwakotro de afa ho say kaneshi floods breaking the plastic wave preventable causes of flood ne ade enti nyina onya bia plastic ne ball na etugu no nyina akwakochukuchuku gates enti onya bia onya graphic a obetumi enya bi akenkan eye ewa ha say na international front so uko South Africa ANC the ruling party what was omo mayor no omo to aba ema aban ne musifo eti party na eti aban so no uko Pretoria any Johannesburg omo lucy ama opposition for no na take over enu bi na mpese ba Ghana say DC aba no yento
say yeah started with this current administration here speaker name is from the opposition side
exactly so this means say you two checks and balances no because the ruling party of South Africa ANC now Fede Johannesburg one of the biggest cities
that's the capital
and I met any Pretoria not big cities where you know opposition for now take over mayor positions now it should tell you say the youth are rising or they are reading in between the lines if I Ghanaian Times and sorry so na poma fa dem ra poma yenko
okay kusitani krame na krate ubeka ye nje na University of Professional Studies UPSC for the krate aba say emami enu ene krate ba kwa ye tresom na ewo wo hostel ba ko
tresom
ai o enje mo de ba wa ha na ye say emami enu na wo mo achebe ma ba ko na ko hyedem ne omo ye de mini ba sa no mo tro say tresom and wo makoye ba ma ne mienu no engage in lesbianism ya Ghana ha egusu e ka ho asem ho be okrada parliament ya ye hwese e be dia tumu e say e ma ne mienu ososo wo mo ho wa bra wo mo ne mbe ma ne yidi se ngita wodie na ye mpa so agodie no enti etie school ne mmra aha school ne hyehyɛ ye se be ba ne ma ebe di aguboni bi etesa enti krata be di kan ba so mo mienu isa so mo ye friend say resident students wo omo hostel ho na be ma no eye amanfrani a wa be frɛ mo nti no wo mabu hyehyɛ no so nti ya suspend wo mo yeyi wo ma free hostel ho but wo masan so the another statement aba say wo mun take any decision wo eye sa ensem no ho until vice chancellor ebe kasa de afa ho no be kyerɛ anamo wo mun to fa ho no wo munya NC gina e bi etesenti Ghana for disregard statement na di ka ba say yeyi wo mo de mo free hostel ho no nti eno so ho asem na anopere nkwesita de bokrata no bo ho amane wo ha Vocacom flawed in court okay so I'm feel say someone na eno so akopi mu court na ho asem e wo ha say ya ye de beso afofo pi no aka ho
na krata na obetumi akenkan le ekoso e wo ho Ghanaian Times na yemfa sorry so wisdom
over 100 illegal structures go down as Ablekuma West Assembly takes steps to protect lagoon inti Cliffe Lagoon omo make effort so meshe na because Endra mububu over 100 structures are in the 2020 census no you say over millions of our structures no kiosk into kiosk ni no Santa Boda when you now were featured our 2020 housing and population census ni now so Yakob Drew that means your housing deficit no it has been increased again nature because now for elders are kiosk and our containers ni and I say but the
government hasn't shown any commitment to sa housing issue no me video be 20 seconds so for be taxes kwan aban aban fa so taxes one sa video no wo ho a ye use taxes an kasa glemi enka ukọ kumasi a bi wo ho sa ye nkọhwe so for nimra sisi a
etisi ye yituo etuo ye number 1 uyituo pe ubenya obi odigi den etuo unya obi odigi tuo pe ese utimi di tuo nkogu den futuo mu na mpacho se odigi tuo hallelujah amen na de obi digi tuo no obi tuo a ye gu futuo mu obi ko yi tuo no mfi futuo no emfa nkodi tuo
baby okay asempa na waka no
akobium enza akobium
but aye etisi ye yituo etuo ye number 1 uyituo pe ubenya obi odigi den etuo unya obi odigi tuo pe ese utimi di tuo nkogu den futuo mu na mpacho se odigi tuo hallelujah amen na de obi digi tuo no obi tuo a ye gu futuo mu obi ko yi tuo no mfi futuo no emfa nkodi tuo
baby okay asempa na waka
bam ena da ho no obi njeje tuo emfiri timamufo ho emfa ko gu futuo emma obi ko gira futuo na chi enyi tuo no mfa nkodi tuo asempa etia simple wisdom is a producer for that show asem tie
yen kan tintin
what did you to sa
yen kan tintin
affordable housing akanwurem so for no eno ana waka na same way eno ano no play
simple and
just say you to free for tom dey di to no dey di to sa koma ya baba tena se
me kasa se mu bi
o kabina yen kwai
o se to no dey soso dodo yedi ka kandada se to akese wo mojeje no se na sofo ne ka no eto akese na woje a onim se sebe eto no ye gia bedi nyesi yedi ni wenum but ye gia di ede aye o manager pade enti e wo se kogu fotom na se woje na e wo se ko fotom na wo mane nkogu fotonim ne sebe yedi abeye mpontonwuma na wo si ba bi na wo nko eto akese nipa ba akofo waje atena so na wodia se enye papa enti se ne aban peso oje to akese wo mayimu a won hwese ni die no enkodi nipa ba akofo bi nsem so no kwa se bebe transe abe etu mu adi e wo se ye nyina ye nya so mfaso
yo yate happy birthday kese ekoma Mama Beatrice to 4 ene onya 83 years Mama Beatrice to 4 83 years nyankopon hira pa we efri wo ba Godwin Akogan ho ena wode eba Godwin Akogan ene DC Deputy Communication Officer ntino ene Akogan say ne Mama Beatrice to 4 83 years wa ya de pa nyankopon to nkwa ne mame na won hira na o ma bibia nya akese mfa ma ye de si ase na ye twan ho aba ye ba ama poma chichiku ena me ya wa ha
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa.
Ganabam, if your what apostle, your waist, all your body, you make bazaar.
Thank you so much.
Me ba cho ma me Ganabam on me. Kese ni mi no ke to ana mi ansa.
What?
Abeg.
What are you doing?
I'm about hospital.
Ganabam. To wait till you from doctor no. Where you there?
Ebiao.
What massage there?
20 cedi.
This is Tiabako. Ganabam. Yento embe to her. Efesa Tiabako nti. Efenchu obi 20 cedis.
We need doctor. Nemo se we Ganabam come. Sound tuo. So Ganabam. You can resist.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always drink fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
You still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
I have a word from God for you. Let's go back to the Christianity we came to. We love the world and we love the things of the world, the lust of the flesh, the pride of life, and the lust of the eyes. Christopher, Mama, come back to life. Yem patinitine, yem penchina, yem payanum, yem patinifenefesa. Born again means born again. Born again. I don't play Bob Marley, I don't sing Bob Marley, I don't sing Peter Tosh, I don't sing Lucky Dube, I don't sing all these people. Because if we are not careful, our children we will hand over a loose and a frivolous gospel to our children, the next generation. It is a time of refreshing. It is a time of revival. This revival is to wake up all the dead Christians. Awake, O church. Arise, O church. We need to come back to the God of our salvation. We need failure to come back to the God of our salvation. At all costs, we want to make heaven.
Advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Mama kwa babi meba Tonton Sansan so efisem so na enope ye drusi na ene ye share the student front yensa aka open kese ofi ha ne betwetwe komo in terms of student activism ene djumedi omudi no nooks for group ha kan nooks National Union of Ghana Student anope yensa aka omu ofi ha enra ebeto dja say omaye press conference in support of the budget. Almost say a year 2022 budget no aban and as a parliament na shebe move for embo modern say on be agiatum. There's another group so mo ka say ensem no enhye da enye no kre intini ebisa say what really no any the position nti anope no yensa aka ora Kwame Anthony ono church for paying manuk say ofia ya no penin betwetwen komo nti ora ye ma kwa aba Tonton Sansan so anope na share the issues nooks for more position pa and say our budgeting.
All right. When we speak about the position of nooks on an issue, it means it is either a resolution of the Congress of nooks, the Central Committee of nooks, the NEC of nooks, or the National Secretariat of nooks. So therefore, for anything to be put out there as a position of nooks, it means either of these organs would have met and agreed on that issue. So if we find ourselves in a situation where individuals go out and then put out there that this is the position of nooks on the national budget, is very erroneous and is very false. And that is why I would want to say that to the extent that we are concerned, NUGS does not support any budget and does not make any call on anybody to approve it, especially when issues like capping and realignment still exist, which takes so much out of the GET fund. The GET fund gets 25%, only that, even that 25% takes so long to come. If you are a student of the universities who applies for students' loans and all those things listening to me, I am telling you, your student loan may not come in any time soon, because the reality is that GET fund is not getting the money. The money which is supposed to go to student loans and all those things are not getting. I'm making a point. Let me arrive there. Are not going there. Teacher training allowances come from all those sources. So any budget which does not, solve these issues and rather places a levy on students. Students make transactions with mobile money and all these e-platforms. And then these budgets rather places a levy on them to pay. The budget says that there's 15% increment in fees and charges, which means that school fees would increase by 15%. And even that, it is being subjected to prevailing, depreciation and all those conditions, which means it can increase just any time. If you take students of GIMPA, for example, who pay over 10,000 and all those things, 15% means they'll be paying 11,500 and all that. How can this represent the position of NUGS and students?
It's more NUGS for no. Normally, say mo beba bontia ba beg comment here wo a national issue we say o say neck nenya we
yes, neck is
omo ewo nenya we e dey na betumi ama mo president aba bontia aba be state sa position no.
Yes, I stated in my statement yesterday, which I issued, that the president was invited to a meeting at the finance ministry. He claims that the finance minister specified the people he wanted to meet. As to whether or not that is true, that is his claim, that the finance minister specified the people he wanted to meet. But NUGS is such that they said all meetings of NUGS shall be corresponded by the general secretary, who shall keep records of the meeting and all those things. Which means when there's a meeting of NUGS, the general secretary is supposed to say. But the president says that the finance minister pinpointed those individuals.
So, hold on. Okay. In this case, does it suggest president meet in the capacity as an individual and not NUGS representative?
Exactly, because you can't go and then minutes after meeting a minister, you make a decision that you are going to hold a press conference at the Ministry of Finance when there is no meeting of the National Executive Committee properly so called, summoned for that purpose. For a meeting of the National Executive Committee properly so called to be called, the General Secretary in consultation with the President shall draw the agenda of the meeting and invite the people. In cases of emergency, you give 7 days notice for them to come. The NUGS president met the minister on the 24th, I think, and on the 25th he held a press conference. How does it satisfy any of those requirements? And the decision for the press conference was decided minutes after meeting the minister. And look at the press, the invitation to the press. You were invited, so I'm sure you have the invitation. The invitation to the press was undersigned by Yadom Boache Mano, and he copied NEC, he copied CC, he copied the national executive officers. In administrative term, I'm a general secretary. When I copy you, it means that I am writing to somebody about a situation which you are not aware of, and I am copying you to be aware. A decision of NUGS, and you are inviting the media, the president, before you are now copying us, your national executive officers. You are now copying us, your national executive committee members.
It's more preposterous. Again, can't say to say president and a general secretary, because it will best specifies a general secretary with Jumani, president with Jumani. We former and a constitution says a president needing to me be a neck any national executives in your way.
Well, that is a decision of Congress as to what they want to do with the president. I do not want to concern myself with what members want to do, because personally I don't intend taking any.
But the constitution.
Yes, the constitution specifies that if you exhibit misdemeanors and all those things, it's tantamount to removal from office. But I am saying that in my opinion, I'm not pursuing that, so I don't want to.
Yes, we are not even.
Yes, it qualifies for as a misdemeanor.
A misdemeanor.
Yes, because there's clear evidence from
the greatest offense.
It is breach of the constitution.
When was the last time a BBC said Congress are taking a decision
I don't quite remember.
But Nooks for that all over the years, at least Nooks they are divided. Presidency say,
and it started from your 2010 WA Congress. When I know from the WA Congress, Madilo and Crawford Congress, and then just some days later there was a SIDO Nooks.
Those issues are issues of the past, and then per the grace of it's not the same. We don't have a situation where we have two Nooks parading around. There's only one Nooks. The situation here is different. That the president individually took decisions and publish it to the public as though it was a collective decision of NEC and all that.
But it's different from the first time BB says like leadership of Nooks opposing themselves. No, and I say President Akwa have a meeting. We just have fair press conference, just as you explained. Say or fair press conference. No, we copy more. Meaning say you were not aware of the press conference that he was copying you to be aware. Yes, and you have said that a misdemeanor into Congress some decision about it. You as the general secretary now Nooks constitution and I know you have some powers as a general secretary. Are you going to make sure say
well, to the extent that I'm concerned, I am saying that I'm not concerned about pursuing Yadom Bwachi Mano or all those things. I'm concerned about making sure that at every point in time the student view is what is representative of what is put out there. And I see this, mentioning the issues that concern students in the budget. And students do not ascribe to that. So that is what I intend to pursue, to put it out there that students have these and these concerns. And what Yadom Bwachi Mano did not follow these and these procedures. It is not up to only me to decide that, the punitive actions or all those things to be taken against him. Because
I remember in 2018, Emra Nooks for Mobile one front.
Yes.
2019, Moye one front. Emra Nana Kofado Ekoye State of the Nation address. Mobile Mobabontin as Nooks, one umbrella body. Ebeka said the issues on education, building of Tvxyz, the technical universities. Mobile we and we saw said this is Nooks. In this event now, levy aba Nooks na na ba ko sense ho ba ko so say then na ebe to me amagana for who say indeed no Nooks asema work no I say it me funny serious going forward because near years to see any day.
The reality is that I admit that none of these can be taken seriously. And the fact why it cannot be taken seriously is that how can a single individual meet a minister and within few minutes decide that he is issuing, press statements on behalf of Nooks, and anyone should take it seriously.
Nooks for any TUC state your position on the 2022 budget. Online portals will be a fast and the narrative as a journalist also our Bahay Baba because the president now from according to the constitution of the Nooks. But you are shying away from the question as a general secretary Nooks constitution to me be Utu me no, so initiative and answer trigger some processes koso and making sure say president the constitution will deal with it.
It's not something I've considered yet. What I've considered at the moment is what I want to stick to. That the fact remains that it is not representative of the views of students, and I want to get that down with. And this includes the fact that there were breaches of procedure which need to be followed to arrive at a resolution of.
I say information. I call it that.
No, but ours is also going. If it hadn't gone, you wouldn't have invited me here. So the information about the fact that he acted ultra-vires is also out there. If it wasn't out there, I don't think I'll be on the platform. So let's all face that reality. And if it's possible, invite Yadom Bwachi Emmanuel and ask him that per what Nooks regulations and procedures did he follow to issue that statement. It's his personal opinion. Did you see Grassack respond?
Yes.
Grassack is the most senior block under Nooks, made up of paying for people who are learned and know what they are doing. They came out with a statement saying that they do not support Yadom Bwachi Emmanuel. Grassack is a block under Nooks which is represented at NEC. So if it was a NEC decision, why did Grassack say that they do not support it?
Okay, so let's go back to this issue whereby Yadom Bwachi Emmanuel press conference and NEC any national executive no why the first assembly.
Myself, the TAG president, NASAC president refused to endorse that press conference. The TAG president also said that the Secretary for Union Development also said they are all not in support.
But how about the national executives?
The national executives were not completely consulted. They are not in the known. Good,
so I'm not support to statements now. They are Babontino.
I would not want to, state opinions for people who have not stated it.
But you said they are not in support with the president.
I am stating as General Secretary that these are the procedures you follow for a NEC resolution to be reached.
Anthony.
And the executives who support same and the executives who support same have undersigned it. And others have gone quiet. If someone is quiet, I cannot come and state his position for them. Those of us who have spoken up, speak to us about what we have stated, and that is what I am telling you. Okay. And you see, it involves individuals. One, a proponent of an idea that NUG supports it, and a counter who is saying that no, we do not, because these and these procedures were not followed, and we do not agree to it. So we can have a conversation. The person who claims that he has the endorsement of NEC to reach that decision, and we who are saying that it never happened. On that level. We can have that conversation. I'm here with you. You have a question with me.
Sisiano, a president, Wachi Adam Emmanuel, or the Ababa Tuja, who are general secretary, vice president in the position a day. That's the question he's asking.
There's no NUG's vice president.
And press and info secretary, in the position a day. All the other national executives know. Omo position a day. Are they on your side and answer Omo Wachi Adam side?
Well, if you followed the press statement, none of the national executive officers, properly so-called, signed Yadom Bwachi Emmanuel's statement. National executive officer signed mine. The Secretary for Union Development signed mine. The TAG president signed mine and made a statement clear that he only supports anything about the whole process to the extent that teacher training allowances are concerned. Then the GRASAC president stands with my position and issued a clear statement to that effect, that they do not support it. That is the point you need to get. And you see, there are several reasons why Yadom Bwachi Emmanuel's position cannot be the opinion of students. And let me tell you, I started with capping and realignment. I spoke about the fact that student loan has not been paid for more than 3 years now because of that situation. Teacher training allowances have not been paid for more than 6 months, I think, because of that situation. Education infrastructure, as I speak to you, 5,402 basic schools are still under trees. Over 4,000 schools, primary schools, don't have GHS. So you finish primary and you are now coming to walk distances to go there. And the input into education infrastructure is not going because of that situation. Government's intended plan to shift from double track at the SHS level is not happening because of that same situation. Because of that situation. And then we have a situation where fees and charges are to increase by 15% because of that. And we have a NUGS president who is saying that the students endorse wholesale this budget, which increases their fees by 15%, which does not solve their residential issues, because when input into government infrastructure cannot go on, it means private individuals continue to put up hostels and charge exorbitant amounts. All these things are happening while the NUGS president is telling us that, yes, students, we are happy. We want to pay e-levy on top of all these issues. We want you to charge our mobile money transactions. How? As I speak, Yadom Bwachi Emmanuel posted what he claims is a NUGS position on his Facebook page and on the NUGS Facebook page. Go and see the students' reaction. I can assure you that if you take time and do a percentage analysis of the responses, which are against his position, it will be 99%.
Clearly, you have issues to talk about in terms of the budget, any how some negative effects on all the students in the country. But then, Obi Ebebisa said, we are here Kenya, yaka problem no. But there is just one solution. Solution no. Offer Ghana's criminal code, offer a child offense way, the punishment at the end of the day. It's a do process so a foul do cause what to court no him say a deal with any fine and imprisonment. And I make a choice say you have the support of all these people, including the executives and NEC and the GRASAC executives. Why? And I'm waiting marker statement every
that is what I am telling you, that the position of the Constitution as to what punitive actions are is clear. And before you trigger those processes, there are steps you follow.
Have you followed the steps?
This thing is happening just yesterday. So if you speak as though it's something that persisted for a long time and we are yet to make considerations as to what we want to do, it would give a false impression out there. This thing transpired between just yesterday. My statement went out around 5 p.m. And so this morning, follow-ups. So I am telling you that as of the time I'm sitting here, my consideration as of today is to clarify the fact that Yadom Boakye Emmanuel did not follow processes, NEC was not consulted, etc. I have not made considerations on the punitive actions yet. So if you want to get it out of me to say that I've considered this and this and that, if I say I've considered something, it will be false. I have not.
And this is the reason NUCS get all the time. NUCS is divided because the front of NUCS will continue to be divided.
To make that position, it will be
tangent like you are going.
It will be disingenuous of you to make that position, especially when I make a clear point that our statement went out of 5 p.m. Between 5 p.m. yesterday, you'll be engaging the media and all these things. As to if you want to make a consideration to trigger punitive actions, it's a whole process. So if you are telling me that between less than 12 hours, I have not made any consideration or whatever, it amounts to, contributing to the canker of why people misbehave. That would be disingenuous on your side, and I would want you to limit it.
I'm just asking questions that people are in their houses may be wondering about.
Yes.
So what I say, it is semi-bizarre our question now. It is for you to come out there and say, if you are saying, the process is now working once a month.
Yes.
How long is it expected to be triggered?
Yes. Before you can even summon, an emergency meeting of Congress, it will take 2 weeks. You have to give them 2-week notice and all those things. And even to call Congress, the Constitution is such that it must be a decision of the president, and the agenda for the meeting will be in consultation with him and all those, except in cases where such meeting is called for purposes of his removal, etc. So before we go into all those things and do legal consultations and all, you don't expect that within 11 hours when all these issues are coming up and we are following it, I make such considerations.
But
that is the point I want you to
see. You see, in all of these,
yes.
As a general secretary, have you picked the phone? Have you gone to your boss's office? That boss position a wako catch a man phone. Ye as nooks no one year and bekasa into no personal position. It is not in the interest of all of us. President Akasa.
Oh yes, you see, I'm not permitted to show you conversations from the neck page, but I can tell you certain things with regards to that. The conversation on the
what did he say that triggered him to take that sole decision?
Well, he claims that he had a meeting with himself and some blockheads with the finance minister, and they have decided to put out a press statement. At NEC, we have education officers who are appointed by the Secretary of the Education to NEC. On the NEC page, some of the education officers who are NEC members were rather asking, so what's the content of the meeting? What happened at the meeting? Brief us on the meeting. What's in the press statement? All those questions. Do you really think that if a discussion was held at NEC to discuss what is going to be put out there, you have the education officers now asking the president all these questions? The president sidestepped all these questions and said he wasn't going to respond, And at a point, one of the education officers asked, the general secretary who is supposed to keep records, in, ideal situations, they should be holding him responsible to tell them what transpired, what informed the decision to hold the press conference and all. But you, the president, you said the finance minister doesn't want to meet him. He wants to meet only these and these people. And after meeting those people, instead of following our internal processes of convening a meeting so that the general secretary and all other education officers who are asking questions know what is going to be put out there, you didn't do that. Then straightforward to press conference.
In the NUCS president, Emmanuel Boakye Adam, SA 2022 budget, Yenjin to wholesale. That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
Because I read a statement, there's a portion about the U-Start. Says it is
let's
novel.
Talk about U-Start.
It is novel in Ghana for engine 2. But again, he made a caveat, say the promise should not just be a mouth serving one. But again, I say to me, Bomodin say, funds number make it available. No students need to be to me. That was the issues are always here. But from this position of NUCS president,
I want to put a rhetorical question. Let's look at
but let me ask my question. Okay. From what he has said, you start wholesale, e-levy, your friends, a budget engine too. Momo Jane say my engine wholesale, and I say there are specifics. Modern say to me,
Yes, you see, over the years, it has not even been a practice when NUCS comes and says we endorse budget.
Yes, because I know.
It only happened because a certain NUCS president met the finance minister and 2 minutes after decided he's going to endorse budget.
More portions, for example, more education.
Exactly. And we discuss, exactly.
But
exactly. And this is only happening the first time because a certain news president met the finance minister and 2 minutes after decided he's going to put that out there. Let's talk about you start.
No, before you start, this is the time the opposition NDC, the one penny for be women near there, one free say Nooks has been compromised. And you have thousands of students across the country at one more Nooks more. To see, I know, there are some more Thomas say, as a money buying and a dakete back so. How do you take that?
The question I would ask is that what is Nooks and which people were in the meeting? I told you that for decisions of Nooks to be taken, I outlined the procedures already. I don't want to belabor them. And I told you the individuals who were in the meeting. The president himself, the secretary for finance, and 4 other blockheads.
I've been a trainer who say he looks like taking position.
But the constitution is clear that he's a spokesperson, but the decisions are taken by these and these resolutions, and he puts out there.
You see, even
what does the law say about Ghana? Who passes budgets?
You and I.
Who says budgets have passed? Can the president sit at Jubilee House and just say that this is the budget for 2022 and we are going to use it?
No, but you see, the president
he can't do that.
Is Emmanuel Yadon Boache.
Good. And it's the same way Akufo-Addo cannot say that this is budget 2022 we are implementing. And it's Parliament who must follow that.
On behalf of the people of Ghana.
The president can make decisions on behalf of the people of Ghana to the extent that the constitution permits him. When did it happen in Ghana that the president will say that this is a budget, I'm putting it on you? The same way at Nooks, no Nooks president can come out and say that this is Nooks' position, I'm putting it on the students. It can't happen.
Okay, it's all catch as for and say one more I disappointed in Nooks and Makako support to budget, especially at the time I be affected get fund projects and a student
loans 15% increment on fees, their accommodation crisis, the capping of the get fund, the basic schools, 542 of them which are still under trees, the 4,000 plus schools who still do not have GHS, the double track which is persisting because government is unable to meet its infrastructure inputs and all those things. They should blame it on Yadon Boache for not addressing them and now going to ask that government should tax them more because they promised to give loans. Let's talk about loans. The government is under a certain statutory obligation under the Student Loans Trust Fund to give us loans. They have not been doing that. We have NIP and all these things which are supposed to give grants.
Loan transfer.
When did that happen? For here. For here.
Oh, Ghana.
For here.
Like Ghana.
Oh, please. It never happened. For here. For Ghana here.
Oh.
It never happened.
No, but say
it never. When was the last time any student took loans from SLTF?
Someone I'm student.
There was no. It never happened. So
they didn't see that.
When was the last time since we became Nooks executives? No student took loans, student loans from Student Loans Trust Fund. Yes. When the no guarantor policy has never been implemented. Never. So if there are statutory commitments which put obligation on the state to even make these loans available to students and all those things, which are not being met, and you are now telling the students that they should be levied on every transaction. So if I'm going to send 100 cedis to somebody, I should pay 2 cedis 70 pesos on it. If I'm sending 1,000 cedis, I should pay 27 cedis on it, and all these things on a daily basis. Do you know how much transaction students do in a day? At the University of Ghana now, they've migrated even payment of school fees to mobile money and all these things. Yeah. And over 40-some thousand students. Please, it's very sad. It's heartbreaking.
Okay, so
sometimes
assure members say assembly more fun is saying now they are one school for no one more interest are prevailing.
You see, I don't need to be the one who even tells the students that they disagree with this issue. The students themselves already disagree. And I'm assuring them, yes, and I'm assuring them that, listen, to the extent that some of us are concerned. I was in this very seat before with Sewa, and I told her that to the extent that the Yadon Boache Emmanuel administration is concerned, Nooks is not going to sit aloof where there are situations where the stakeholders are supposed to play their part and we also play their part. Then the stakeholders invite us to do their bit or wait for them to give us instructions as to what to do. It won't happen. I said it before. You should look for that video. I am saying this is the second time
because that was it has to do with the issue.
Yeah, the Rastafarian issue and all those things. Good. You have very sharp memories. I am saying it again. I belong to the Yadon Boache Emmanuel administration. I am reiterating it again that under no circumstance will it happen. It will never happen.
But
to the extent that we are concerned, it won't happen. So students, even if it is, the administration is named after him, even if it is him doing it, to the extent that some of us are concerned and are part of the administration, we will call it out. We will stand by you on any day. We will not tolerate any burdensome, placement of levies on you and all those things. We do not support it. We were not consulted. He did not seek our opinions. Whatever he has put out there is his personal opinion. And it can happen here that students have all these concerns. And Yadon Boachi Emmanuel will be out there telling anybody that the students support e-levy, the students support this and all that thing. There are statutory loans we are supposed to be getting. We don't get them. And you are telling us that we should pay levies in exchange for a loan. When, while paying levies, 15% of our school fees will increase and all those things. And in Ghana here, how many of NIP and all these institutions are there? How have they solved these issues we have?
The government says it's creating jobs for the youth.
Please.
You wanted to talk about YouStart?
Yes, let's talk about YouStart.
But before that, my main kind message way every Akwesi Mensah or say all Legon. Na looks for they say ya most sorry anamo contract na student body na ebre. Iti or say sa waka na waka ye and or de ne de so e dey aba or say or hwe e will Legon. Iti I think say you have given the assurance. YouStart government is you are against the Momo levy. Yes. But that is where the government is going to get revenue,
the money to
support
give you
startups and then the youth who are venturing
to the tune of 100,000 cities that you can be sealed before you graduate from school.
Very interesting. I mentioned NIP and all this that existed to solve these same issues. And then we have revenue generation models such as the toll and all these things which are existent. And monies were accruing. We had Get Fund and others which were supposed to support students at all levels and all that in terms of their academic progress. All these funds had been realigned from 2017 for purposes such that, realignment so that resources can be available to other areas, planting for food and job, blah, 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 blah. This realignment, which has caused students to lose the loans that help the ones who are very poor, which has caused students to get allowances they are supposed to get, did not provide the alternative for them. So you had 100% Get Fund. And now you are getting only 20%. 75% of it has been realigned to other areas to give you hope, to give you works and all those things to do. It has not done it. It has not done it. And now they have come back to you, whose Get Fund is supposed to look after your academic infrastructure, all these things and all that. They have come back to you that, okay, we are keeping the Get Fund capping at 25%. You get only the 25%. You won't get the student loans. You won't get the teacher training allowance. You won't get any of those things. But we are taxing you again to give you another this thing. Who takes these things? Who takes these things? It can never be the student position. Okay. And I want to ask my president and all those he went to the finance ministry with and 2 minutes after I decided to hold a press conference, that if they can be diligent and honest to the students and the populace, they should
Does it mean they are not honest?
They are not being honest. If they are honest, they wouldn't have held this press conference and claim it was. As to whether or not that happened, I don't know. But I want to say this. I do not fault the public for having that perception. Okay. That's all I want to say.
I do not fault the public for having that perception. We any Nsema Kwame Julius Anthony or the catch I'm writing a chinching more about the e-levy any Nooks position or more atiki. Daniel Waba ba Abuja for Betinasi na PAC Okra and Omo Edinkomo.
Mary. Chairman TR block no so na fe na waba. HD Plus gives you control over your TV viewing experience. You can now search, pause, reverse, and record your favorite shows just the way you want it.
Charlie, like that movie go pio.
Oh yeah, we miss out.
Oh no. You know me, Sam. With HD Plus, you dey record any show then watch them later. And with this HD Plus app, you dey link them to your decoder then watch any movie, any show you want.
Hey! HD Plus, they assemble.
And now, when you download my HD Plus app on your phone or tablet, you get free data every month to watch TV on the go. Visit any multi-TV dealer to purchase your HD Plus decoder and stay in control of your TV viewing experience.
HD Plus, the feely experience.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, good papa. Ganabam, if your your waist, all your body, you make bazaar.
Thank you so much. Bebacho mami Ganabam, baby. Kese ni ni nuke tu ane niensa. What are you Ganabam! To wait here from doctor no. Where are they? What massage there? 20 cities. Let's start tobacco. Ganabam! Yanto emba to her. I first start tobacco. I find you be 20 cities. Hey! You need doctor. Nemo, say the Ganabam come. Sound two. So if you have Ganabam, you can resist.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always drink fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
Still got it. Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Highly spiritual.
I call on you, Chikenu, always there for me, Lord, you are good. I call on you, Chikenu, always there for me, Lord, you are good. Yawa, you no go do me, yawa. Yawa, you no go do me, yawa, Lord, you said in Isaiah, you never sleep, you know the tire. Lord, it's you that I desire. Anything you do, you know fi play. Yeah. You no go do me, yeah. You no go do me, yeah. No, yeah. You no go do me, yeah. No, yeah. You no go do me, yeah. And there are times that I feel lonely. There's no one to help, no one to hold me, yeah. I could do anything that you want. I take it from my bottom. Put my trust in you, not to lotto. Faith is what drives me, not to moto. I praise you, God, I bow. I could do anything that you want. I take it from my bottom. You sound many, I am a fake again. You know, fee give up on me. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, Sanu many, I am a fake again. You know, fee give up on me. Oh, yeah, Yawa, you know, go do me, Yawa, you know, go do me, Yawa, no, Yawa, you know, go do me, no, Yawa, you know, go do me, Yawa, Yawa, you know, go do me, Yawa, Yawa, you know, go do me, Yawa, no, Yawa, you know, go do me, Yawa, you know, go do me, Yawa, put my trust in you, not to lotto. Faith is what drives me, not to moto. Praise you, God, I bow. I ain't go to. Put my trust in you, not to lotto. Faith is what drives me, not to moto. Praise you, God, I bow.
I don't believe that is a music you say. Yay! Every Friday say I say ya. Tonton Sansan jobe dey today. Ewo Tvxyz. Ye brumu Ghana komo na na eguswa ye die no. Se na be ya ye be hu Ghana. Ye wura ha na ya fa ha na ewura ha. Ni nyina ka na ecosystem no emu so na emu chi na emu etumi mi akama kama pa. Wadwe kire wo programs mo ye be koso age messages be enso aba a enchema kenkan ni nyina enso dey amamo over programs ahodo aye anasa segment ahodo a yedikan edebrem no ni issues na fe senesi koye no amanfo de wono magentra ba ye kan video ama na ye kai mo say na demonstration chenchirenche pa ye ade a ekoso ewo Accra Central free Accra Central Besico Parliament kwan wakra na omanfo ye oye kire eno no fix the country for wono mo demonstration say levy a ye de aba toto momuso no ne ade no yedika di ho nkomo se sie ya wote se nooks for chem se school fees ikura na se school bebre to me the momo platform about to me faso etu school fees nti wo yesa school for na kasa wo ha mo iti ho demonstration na se wo kasa wo emfa ho a wono mo wie na se yeyi efiri mu a yenyina na ye ho ebedwo nti ho ensem wo ha ye de ebebra mansa na ye ne kra ye kobo twetwe ne Kwame Zagi ebetwetwe nkomo no ye de aba enyom baako ewo ho a wode aba ye bebo de amount but amount for messages kakaba Tomla Edifree Manka so say what kind of people are ruling Ghana now. Nanado spends hundreds of millions of cedis a night on hotel accommodation in his unproductive trip to Atlanta and so much again an hour swimming in luxurious jets with family and friends. He's killing us with his killer taxes and levies for more to suffer more. God come and save your children in Ghana. Tomla Edifree Manka so ewa hafo yacha hafo enyina Abdul Basit Zongo and our debay was saying but if we come out say we can't afford to lose precious lives and properties in Boko. Peaceful coexistence is very expensive than gold. I'm taking my juicy portion of the 2022 budget. Greetings to Honorable Lawyer Hajia Fatima, to Abubakar, excellent communicator, Honorable Chief Alhaji Mumini Kankam, MCA, Asokore Mampong Municipality, and Honorable Ben Abdallah and Honorable Lawyer John Kuma, we free Abdul Basit to the free Kumasi Zungu and our de baye in Shiraba and El Cardinal free Asham and Ediaba was if the minority in parliament are saying they won't accept or approve the Ajenkwa budget for us to enjoy the best development under the president and Akufo-Addo. They should also notice that no salary will be paid to them next year, 2022. Special greetings to Mr. Isaac Wuto, incoming Eastern Regional Youth Organizer, hopeful of the NPP in Shraba and Elka and our day on also ne de abano. Yane Kwame Zagi ebe twetwe enkomo se se na efie da be tenase na yakọ anigi sem kakra na fe so Friday eti Kwame Zagi ewa ha se ya wo munyina munim so ya high life musician utie no nyuma otumu se yankopon epcha na chede pan nya asem keto ahonfere so yankopon amani bi wande na bro kra nya asem keto Kwame Zagi akwaba yesha ya chu achapa na ko she
ja abrabo here dey chin
za chin out of Ghana na wo Ghana ha
dey chin out of Ghana kakra you know sabi say what if akwa what wade so enti say ekrodo so ya ntina fa konye ni gase enti eja chin kakra.
Ko sha buti kakra.
Kakra bi.
Be same fee be same.
Oh, nyem fie be brace, you know, it's like koba.
The COVID by na as a they are trying gala kakra.
I think.
Oh, nice. Now, when you now yeah, no, so far streams near the no, saying.
Yes, streams today, say no one as I say they survive. Enti we are calling him kaka. Yeah.
Okay, Kwame Zagi, Mr. Lover.
That's it.
What now to say, no, bon common, yeah, Baba bon commodia for high life music in general. Our Ghana has say any choir, your breakfast or day, any jabba. Need the way I know so good to contribute to the GDP of the country. Now, Kwame Zagi, the young fufu be abba, and say, me hear them say, Kwame Zagi, now why now bona kutie? Young Cohen yeah.
Kwame Zagi.
Last time I go for walk, saw some fun beauty. She got in and walking, shaking them up, teasing me with a cotton bomb. I know if you stand my left up, I went to her, I said, no. She tell me, say, and I walked to her, and I asked her name, she told me, say, Araba me feel wama, Araba me yak the wo, Araba me take wama, Araba me feel it ma, your body they beat me too ma, nobody's the under pressure, see me I won't give it to you proper, my baby Araba yama, Araba, who's in no me too, Araba. Oh yeah, mama. Oh yeah, mama. Oh yeah, mama. Oh yeah, mama. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Mama. Arabansi ofifante. Only asayate. Maybe I'm going to say one day. Was you up in a traffic at it? Grab to grab if you come, Namana was a baby. Wow, sour. Our baby, feel you, mama. Our baby, at the wall. Maybe take you, mama. Your body, they give me to me. And it's not the pressure. If I get you, you give it to proper. If I give it to that, give it to me. So I go buy you Bugatti, I go buy Maserati to prove to you, say I love you. Somebody need me, somebody sugar, you need somebody.
Mr. Lover.
So now, Pamasama, oh, be Pamasama. So now, Pamasama. Sanya ubiana obwefunu obisumiana nenyaje sabona upema sama obiyada eti utamia ashobo ujimia ashobo nyami yenye ufa ashobo nini ujimia ashobo utamia ashobo nyami yenye ufa ashobo wala nini umre Utamia, Jimia, Nemi Ufo, Waula, Mio, Mani, Garcia de Ovipen, and on our visible. It is a one I will pay my summer. No busy woman will do. Say why you, oh, Samuel, sure, man, no phone, so time. Say why you, oh, Samuel, sure, man, no phone, so time. Say, I'm your boyfriend. I'm a lady. Someone I will pay my summer. Oh, be a gap. It's you, Tamia, a show. Jimmy, a show. Yami, and you far. Ah, what you mean? What time you are? Yami, and you far. I will lie. Me, somebody sugar, somebody could need somebody sugar, somebody sugar, if somebody could need somebody could need somebody sugar. Hey, Mr. Lover, Emma. What's that? What's up? Just everywhere. Everywhere they are Ghana for a baby. Your chest. The camp could be Araba, and also a nice spire because the last time I now about Unio be absolutely kaboom and so yes, some feature be near. Before that crowd, the Kaya Yumba could be so many Shatarako, and Shatarako be many. Many of them when you just the two of us. Just the two of us, yes. So by and also make wave. So I think say we share senior Nema esi call a shobu way out there be ya. To say I'm not for to me the any pound because Ghana for a kutia kayo kwacha no. Exactly. It's a kutia the cabra, but you know definitely you know. I mean, Bibia there. Other oppositions that are also opposing what you're doing, you know, definitely equity at the year. Sometimes they do maybe a year. Why not? Now, jam and that or baby jaw my share. I deal with your home. Let's say I jump to 4. You can't send manko for. You tunuma. I want for say yeah dear who shema make family fan say you can't confront some the mom. I say some trouble no. Me that's it. You try na bia can sem bia na pimo bia say hey akoya kama kan ma sami mami. It mo so badwuma to say central adwuma na. Sanity. Mo de nwom no ka societal issues. Mo to me the big tackle, mo to me the be raise na fe na. Exactly. Yeah the echo it is a sea no o hwe enwumwe a wo de abana abonten na wotumo se amanfo agya tumo Ghana ha se almost streaming. Yes, sea no we project we ankasa no kami EP ho a medeba Mr. Lover EP na we ni enwum a edikan a me release out na EP no about 6 songs na was so. Yes, into Push It, Galamsey, Galamsey. Yes, Galamsey. So the track titles now with the man. Push It, track 1 you Push It, track 2 Galamsey, track 3 Frama, track 4 Araba, track 5 Happy, and track 6. So we need the last track on the EP now we release. Yes. Nice. But I'm out for be now. Why I just say as a high life and really be me Ghana ha say be I will be person high life. I say na champion that lumba ne could you I just say yente high life be me Ghana say. I didn't know that because I mean Ghana for then as a yes because say o kwabontin na okoye voice pop say be some for say nyumben na omopa. I think so be because of or high life. Sana ohuno. Oh yeah. But now share a mabuno APR say every weekend upi osu Oxford Street na be upi come me ya and no more bono say na bibi dey afro beat say den ni ade untante high life ankasa te say nyumwe a obosi sie ni ade untante sa enwum no
Do you think High Life is not really doing well as it's supposed to, as it used to be?
In industry, a pushy different agenda, because the High Life musicians are there and they are producing, but the industry are not supporting. Industry are channeling the friend is saying energy or different angle.
Until say what about the jet to say High Life no? As an saying a man for a channel more energy or baby for front and I'm a High Life near conform.
It is like also gone are the days na High Life in regional and national. There were a lot of producers what system anymore supported High Life musicians, you know. What I say? Yes, most of the Kofua guys are now more general so for example, only those people now. Kike for so many other guys, you know, there were producers, been fair say executive producers, will chroma or more produce most of the guys.
Okay.
What I say, but see, I know there are not a lot of executive producers investing into High Life music. There are only fewer or more, you know, they are more finance or more baby. So automatically they wouldn't have the energy and I said to push it more to make it more viral like it used to be in previous years.
Does it not mean so say ebi amonso mona motronyo and amotonyo no ebi amonye quality songs and no bit me attractive producers na mo waka say oh enwumwe ti say shobu we say nice song obo ba ku mienu miensa amanfo ene beje ho nkankan se tembia obi po obi atwi na kutie. Unjin this a monsoon mumubinum na intro enyuma ede.
Na some sabi enyum bebre wa bonten a de by any quality. How about that? There are a lot of chaff songs that are popular. Yebo. Enyum bebre anyansen nim about yebo. How about that? How are they pushing that agenda? And High Life music, there will be some High Life music is a nyuma a work content. Look at the song that I just did by Sebi.
I'm not everyday saying life story.
Yes, and this is High Life music. This is our music. So if Seoka Sebia yenyum papa antina, people are not kind of investing in it. In the kind of nyuma or per se, because se from minimum Araba now boy first, you know, and we. I mean, so when you have to go back into my archives, that's my first ever commercial song in the industry.
Just the
two of us. You know, it's a solid song and like our content. You know, where we coming from? It's all about content of the song. That's why I say
content.
No, I mean,
no, says say and now catch me say enwumni bi or any content but I popular wuku. And I make sure say the consumers of the song no looks like one per content in view.
No, and yes sir, it is like say yentimi pushy emma or they are consumers. When you bring the ticket
music marketing no e wo kroma no e na akofom.
Onim yankasa no industry nankasa no aye bibia wo ho
sesen
enyoma bibia anya adwuma.
Which my examples?
Oh, I mean industry need to say kofom obia ya we say industry kofom. Musicians are not getting their royalties, they are not getting so many things. I mean oya nyum krana see and one fan to digital platforms there are no more distributors who distribute the songs for you to say they are used to be, you know. It's see no online distribution what I say and the education, you know, excuse me, hasn't really synced well to a lot of us. Into no be anka on bet me a produce on bet me aye mono enim how I on bet me music back. Which are some of the things that's really affecting this our music industry. A lot of investors in ya and come invest it, but they don't know how they are going to get their money back from it. And it is like oh yeah, you are waiting say and you know na unye scan na unya shows more na unye way, but it's a new name aboka.
Ebujafo ye ne Kwame Zagie na twetwe nkomo Mr. Lover enche the ni EP ba bonten o to say ye bo e showbo nice song a say everyday Ghanaian activities bia no obi etumi hia obi no mpenasem then obi wo ho a ebe ne ya obi so ho beka say na mpenasem amede me fa ho ben it captures that kind of our everyday lives amanfo amanfo ekwa ye di high life nkomo ne kwan e be fa so aboa o maimu high life te bia no wakase producers no bebre mpeso mbe ye high life eno echi no so no ase mabunu no wo mo pay something a content a say dan ye na amanwom na ye popular ne ade wasaka ye sika wo munya free enwom ne ade enti no Kwame unji ndi se afrobeat ya beba ni ade high life for ese mode kakra fra monwom no na mode portrait mu so call proper message na mo ka say content no unyini say time so say mo adopt sa style ne bi say yes nyom bi di amapiano uzana amanfo bobobo amanfo de sane ade.
You see Ghana for ye suatra dodo Ghana for nko as to say Ghana for ye nie be too much dodo
aden say
yes because oko other countries omo die na and now because of me in crazy for it's like they don't quickly jump onto something and jaw mo die na omo ye
but amapiano ni sa afrobeat ya mike amapiano ote twene kese no gong ni na ye twene a Africa ha enye new to us Africa anti ye ka bibrim a won say ye nyina ye adwe say ye be kan ye ho abom say bibrim for eti sa twene kese no fonton from kunka na ade na oto wonwum no enye new nti ade na ka say issue atra
ye hwe on say enam ka say ukokro bia mu a obia won identity ukokro bia mu a obia won identity you see uko Kenya omo nyom omo benga any other songs like can but the benga ni omo to say the yenye their high life
okay
and it's like the popular song unko Kenya unko say like other omo ye try some omo be ye other countries for nyom bia ye untesa most of the artists now are doing their songs until the man very popular. What do you see in Ghana? They say yes, my piano. My piano is the South Africa for nyom. And obey ya untimi me who Ghana artist to be a with me. I am a piano. I'm an to say the omo ye or that. Of course, I'm telling you why.
There will be more my year. You be out here already. So I'll teach you Casas and I'm for the sa.
You see, and I don't have any problem. No, but me patch say, and yet me mean castle by force I will be high life music. I'm not saying that you be a bit me high life because high life music is not cheap. And you be a bit me high life music. You need to be deep. You need to be intelligent to be able to do high life music.
Then the man you make high life. Is it the lyrics? Or the beat?
Yeah, also the definition of high life in Ankasano a broad and also a different topic for another day.
Oh, but you're about to discuss a kakra. Say, amati de boy, akwada we say high life.
Yes.
Although many now,
yes. Ghana and Ankasano.
Just the two of us. High life.
Yes. Also Ghana and Ankasano, yeah, high life music, you know. Ye bibia naturally no obi nkanchire wotia obi nkanchire say we high life it's because nyum bia ye di anyi nti wada kra na wotia obetimi say ye bo hip hop na ye bo Ghana nyum bia obetimi a kire say oh we hip hop oh we high life nobody would have to define it or like to you what did they make an say yes ye what element bi obeti wom ye wo patterns ne rhythm there yes rhythm no ye no ye kura no and they bit me identify say this is high life music because say wunya africhua ne percussions bi ne shakers bi ne ade wom and they bit me and ne sesa man ye high life What you say? Because say high life songs na kasa no ye wo mu bebre.
Okay.
Yes, ye wo different ye wo sechi high life ye wo Pamwaya life ye wo Adenkum ye wo I mean Edosun bebre. But this is ano from the days of Daddy Lumba mo, from the days of Chasamo Amo, the friend saying George Dakonum and you know if we Rexoma money free and you know I say omunina de no okay, but even with that so buy into high life I think say high life na kasa da so but the architecture na ese sakakra Pa Thomas this akode ye enyum bi your car says akode ne ye ne that say pipe gan so I'm say usha utumo say rhythm na asesa but Pa Thomas and next akode boss anwum no utumo say asesa kakra usha kwaboa or high life and also rhythm na asesa kakra ama enemafo no tumi adapted to it ema wo manage ho adetina bomu bi pese still na must stay back to the no ema wo no ufi say e ho na ema. No, I'm not saying that say because what's it a show boy am boy ya what's it drums now they are hard kicks. Okay. They are hard drums. So and yes so, yes so sakakra but still with the same rhythm. Oh say sisi ano tones nasesa with tones are na in case obi a tones are na use no e bia a friend saying 10 years ago no now we are modify a whole lot of tones because of technology any taster and also it's what I said a production you can decide to play everything live and you can also decide to use a synthetic element also. Okay. What I say, but nini nano there is a one pattern high life music has. Okay. What I say, right. Yes, there's a pattern that high life music has, irrespective of however you play it. So obe tones, you know, and I say obe money hard kicks in here, you know, to suit into the modern times, you know. There is one pattern that I mean, your friend is saying, oh yeah, okay, Nigeria for Numia, and they say, yeah, the way the reason here, to me. It relates so much and they say it is ours. Do you think says I will share yeah come and my piano once some near Afrobeat as they say about for amount for any joke clubs and no amount for ball and no see YouTube cry and no amount for streaming and more near there. Do you think say high life that so our chance say a better system some 50 years to come people will still yearn for high life, especially in Ghana? Of course. And say I know me say Ghana for high life Ghana need high life for and they love high life music. And the high life music will Jenna be a man for badges will be no a beko and I young that's what and young at to say a dear near ye. Okay. Where you have foodie? David. Odi fufu di banku ye duane no ye ne ye Ghana duane. Yes. Nti no ba ye nwum susu saa netie. Nti na the foundation. And no the foundation of everything. Genesis be betimi abeba. Gene ben emba ye wa azonto aba nyoma bebre aba aikai da ni hwan bebre ba mkofo eyeye but ene ewen. High life is still high life and high life is still there. Ye kakaka ye ba be see high life so. Ko Nigeria eba ene say o ka say moya online streaming ni ade mpese uboniti awama me e wa ha say uko Nigeria ahwe Gucci money sam krofo no mobbo nyum Davido mobko na bia waya no na onenam 6 million streams 7 million streams and it's a Ghana ha nyum to no YouTube ni sa na ma na unhu sa kind of we ni bia wo ho if say then a problem no o say Ghana na nkasa no sebe afi na bia yeah try say yeah be digitization in shada anye we wo hanom sometimes we nyum crampo na o say nkofo nko stream ya we don't have the your friend is saying the techno and I said the know how and I said Ghana hani percent be ATM card that bit media I share atonyum online.
Apart from that, your YouTube or why there will be a phone for smartphone will be.
So YouTube, you know, and America YouTube, that's what I hear common. But say Spotify, Amazon, Tvxyz, and all as soon as you can be no YouTube, they say any day they be every day we are there. Every day, you know, we are there.
It's a very day na marketing and your now for to make it online. Na abua mamoso artist no. Musumanya kakra de gumbo.
I think say it me develop some local platforms bia amanfo betimi anya easy access, but still would have to generate something every or more no ma ebia data na mo use no ye fine way be na do a local platform no. When they go and download the song, download the bia na obe download the bia na ye Tvxyz and can obeboa because right now nkofo bebre na epe free download. Omo pe bibia obetimi download. So if it is free and you download it and there's a way ebetimi Tvxyz free with data anymore. I be my say what I don't so you don't know say what at least in Kebeboa.
Local platform.
Yes.
Iti Sesiano yede koboboni ba ewie Kwame Zagi. Na brunye ba social media platforms ne or fans no e dey na wono mo expecting free or especially omo mo follow social media. Eno omo mo tie wo.
Yes, 24. I'll say for some time ni I say na my kakra, you know, na ye she baby kakra, but afraid ye yaba krom, you know, we the EP eba 6 solid songs in a waso and I drop it one a show we enti there are shows me planning ba and the other ones are unconfirmed. And you know, definitely me the information in my social media and platforms, you know, when everything is really set.
All right. Kwame, Samuel Kreku the message about say uyire mu ampa na ne je onwom ho pa na we so ede ne de enso aba wo say more fire. It's you know Eti enwom no ne wo de aba no wo bo hu de ma yen konko kakra wo ho na yen sambra na etifo yen kra mo ye ba isia.
All right.
Kwame Zagi.
Last time I go for walking, saw some fun beauty. She got in and walking, shaking them, teasing me with a bottom bomb. I know if you start my laptop, I went to her.
Okay, when Kwame Zagi Araba before that the guy Bob a friend show bono everybody come up ya bebo bobi wa ha ma so motimi ate Kwame Zagi high life musician wa ba be chana dwen e wo kwan be fa so abo ma high life so timi akon kan e wo Ghana ha na say me na e bon kobo no ti Kwame me da say oba ye eti for say wo mo ya down ti Christmas wo mo twen wo na before say ye be sorry so no na ye fa ye ne enchire mo e wa cry na cry na demonstration e koso e wo ha 11 no yes, digitalization of Kwame Zagi say a idea papa say to me encourage it no na buy episode tax no na fix the country for bufwa o mo demonstration yan koda ko videos ni bi say na emasi koso e wakra
se mi ye free me eco bank account 1,000 Ghana the above me phone so also baje me 17 cedi 50 pesos ye no free wa me send this 1,000 Ghana na koma me ma me ko so abene wa no also be say charge me another 17 cedi 60 pesos atutubo to mu free wa me ma me ko so abene wa na onya adwuma no okoyi sika na mobro wa me de ma no so nkogodi a also be charge na another 17 cedi 50 pesos now me ma me ko so abene wa ni bi Etiasa miana medisa 17 cedi 50 pesos no atosumano. So in this case, some work argument say we are widening the tax net. They are not widening the tax net. They are only overburdening
the already 38% that is taking care of the 62% in this country. And we are saying that we will not agree today. We will not agree tomorrow. They should come up with ideas, much more brainy ideas that can widen the tax net, not this flimsy economic policy. China Parliament in this way, 275 MPs in Lua, a year speaker can 1 year and yet 1 minute. It's a catcher almost as yet more Kosam Kosam Ramay. Nasi Asana Montia, Ebian baby, a far. And they are the Bamo. The animal in a bishop your tobacco. Yanushap your tobacco, I catch him say. Asan Karagafo, Body for Kalo, Bronucro, Wasa Kropo, Amfaso, Kotua, Krabua Koja, Eduquasi to Mudakacha, Yasi and Trian. You are widening the tax net. Obi Yajuma Yajiniska. Abanu Uba and you might do a said what creative also what your tax a few months for. Everybody who Kokaya say Europe, UK, US, what would your tax? And the Yabusa said, to whom much is given, much is expected. Sikanu a free retente, Yadiama Monuano, Yahu Diamodia apart from some Mutobiate. Sikani Yahu Diamodia apart from somebody very weird. Yahu Diamodia apart from someone, Casamudi Sikansimwa, Namu Chasicano, Edisa, Yatu Roman, MPs and members of parliament and the ministers. Get the authority animal. Get the authority. What would I want to electricity billion?
We Kwame, Okateche Kwame Free Farm Mensa. One no youth activist, youth president, and a friend, no, and a demonstration. Of course, when you pass a quorum, one of the many chimo our parliament, our can have say, and the Aquacotum should be a phone name say, a man for be one persuasion or one more yum cucumutico to a baby mukra to 3 may be my pra. Nay, a mouth to me, said Brabet Tanasia. Be or man or man who says, e tax no MPP for be brave, crowd social media, by wing quad adabraka. Eti no na wo mode eye petition e kwa koma aban no na wo te se okatachi de na dwenkyira aba ho no wo so wo de ye bekoso aka ho asem kwa mizagi wa ha na oka digitalization wa asem se ye na we are ye be taxi ya man for kra be dan ye kwa me quick comment was asem yo
I think say aban yenyina mpuntu na yenyina ye hwehwe ye be ye de mpuntu be but mpuntu a ebe ma omanfo no ho akire wo mo ne de I think say omunye hu bibi ebe ya omunye hu bibi because the economy de yenyina no eden enti ye be so omo emmungumaye na sa tax net da mobile money so ne de miminyana nke free so
tawo
yeah
nsene be ya e-transactions between Makosu ye na
so to me
digitalization.
Exactly.
Okay. Kwame Zagi high life musician and I would say and can say many of them come aboard brown. Yeah, they come aboard in the Simon with the messages about Yadama Pan Yankopon Yadoma Joda Yabesensia Kwame Menka and a meeting with the man or Sabu or far away in Rwanda. I watch like a cry who could live or better by Intibia into Yabesa Hunwa. Yankopon Friday and then our trade. Tvxyz ne Power FM ye de akansie pa kese chechirichi ekosi so Kofi the boy ye coach achese wa draw ne plan da fia amafo akototo boot anya asam keto aboaji sei na se awa ekesi ono so obegina park no so nti eno ye maha me Tonton Sansan yo ye be ko na akwakobobo ankasa Power FM versus Tvxyz ajima bebo bi me say me wo Power FM team no mo hene ba beda go na yima the ringer omunyina tuatua lie anya some 20 fear that watch out yeah the whole videos ni be baba be chire mo dwumadi we so anya some 20 Farmers Day no aye holiday no yeah dey be kwa kobobo pa dan lati mu nyina ejinejema anya some keto acha say ye press up you say wajai banku ni di nti no se na be ya ne mu be ye ha kakra na watuma ko gina mu akwa kisi akan eja ye fa si ase na afi yakopo boa next week e be san hia bio yera ma say mo hwe ye na mo support you programs papa that's why with Tvxyz koso na mo afidie na ha medin e di PSA okra boys prefect metra mu de ma Kwame Menka medamase